We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. I need you again, so stick around. So stick around. world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're lying close. With you I know I belong. Without all eyes on us. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too
Let me play my cool intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. The road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the push apart. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a wasteland.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your ass. The fucking link is in the chat. That's
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen. Queen B. Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
She always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
Better than never. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control, by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit. How do I get my hands on your soap? Because I need something to clean these titty broads. My dove is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come in. I mean, bring it. Bring your asses. Hey, don't get Queen B and her 550, 600 servants. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely. Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen B's panel. I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen B's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen B is like the god of YouTube.
Queen B Escobar, bro. Like,
she's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly.
Beefing with the Queen B because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady Queen B with the lip ring is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB could hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would fuck her up and drag her from here to China. Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's your fucking old lying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed! Oh my god, bitch.
Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit Chronicle Shady, you better fucking shut your mouth with that. Bro, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your emails. What the hell is wrong with people?
Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
Fucking killing the vibe, bitch. Take your ass to bed. Boston, no, I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Good, babe.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away. See you guys.
Pumpkin. I love you too.
I despise you, Boston.
Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got rigor today. I trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause.
I'm just trying to be a better person. I know it.
Let's see here. God damn it, Duke. You hear him?
Yes, your dog is orange.
Damn it, Duke.
Girl, this tea is piping.
Isn't it, man? These motherfuckers hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy Sue? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the type of person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, me too.
Ellie's a thug.
Right.
You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I was not. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. All right, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Happy Saturday, Shenanigans. I hope everybody had a good night's rest. Ready to talk some shit today. We woke up ready to have some fun and some belly laughs and talk some shit. My birds sure did. They woke up ready to go. They said, let's do this. Let's talk all the shit. Convict counselor member for 4 months. I plan on making sure at least one person eats good off commissary and BHB's pod in Sumner County. That's like a smack in the face. Miss Aries gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Sprinkling some honey in the chat. I appreciate you. A blank slate member for 23 months. Ooh, you're about to have your golden bee, girl. You about to get your golden bee. Always ready to talk some shit. I know that's right. Listen, did you guys fucking listen? Did you guys, were you here last night? Were most of y'all here last night? I'm going to pin the link. For those of y'all that wasn't here last night, old Snoozy Poon fucking skedaddled on her live and never came back. She fucking fell asleep and was gone. That was it. But while she was away, her panel guest had a lot to say. We're going to listen to a little bit of their bullshit. Because, Reality Wins thought she was going to be cute and talk some shit. So, okay. Let's hear what you had to say, old Reality Wins. You and your, what was it? What is this? 7x7? You and 7x7 had a lot to say, didn't you? And for some reason, you're mad about our FAFO. Well, it's called fuck around and find out. That's what it stands for. You're welcome to use it, okay? You can make a sticker. It's okay. Let me tell you what. This Cinnabon cappuccino is the motherfucking bomb. That's for sure. It's got my voice changer all out of whack. Talking about a 52 panel, but ain't got one of them that can keep her ass awake. Okay, you must have deleted it. Let me go grab the recording. Hold on. See, bitch, I even tried to be nice to you last night. That's the thing. I tried to be nice to you last night because I was like, they were like, well, we can't get a hold of her. She's not even answering her phone. She's not answering. We can't find her. We can't get a hold of her. So I'm like, oh, well, that's not good. That doesn't sound good at all. I hope she's doing all right. And as we're fucking being nice to these bitches over here are running their fucking mouth. What's up, B Tim?
Hey, what's up?
What we got something funny to tell you today too.
I've seen that. The wrestler move where he looks into the camera and he calls me out. Yeah, that was funny. All it was missing was him ripping his fucking shirt open and saying that fucking like a wrestler or something. Like, bro, chill out. You have a history degree in medieval fucking history. And also, you didn't make $100,000 because your motherfucking history degree, Snore Lounge. You made it because the fact that you got a YouTube channel and you tricked people to thinking you're fucking smart when you're not smart. You're talking about Bigfoot and you fucking copied off of other people's documentaries. You're literally like transmorphers of the documentary fucking world. Okay. Just like how, like when you used to walk into a Blockbuster, I know I'm dating myself a little bit here. I'm old, but I remember the days of Blockbusters when Transformers came out or something. They would have like a bootleg version of Transmorphers because they, if you're too poor to go to them theaters, you can always get Transmorphers and watch that at home. He is the Transmorphers of motherfucking documentaries. So this guy, that's what I think of fucking Snore Lodge, in my opinion. And also, you say, "Oh, it's a drama. Don't make me do drama. That's weird." Bro, you're the one talking about someone's penis. That's pretty drama. And you also have to troll a fucking mother and father of a missing child to get on your show. If that's not fucking something Laura would do, a matter of fact, that's what she did, then yeah, that's drama. You're in the drama community. You're a snore lounge and you're a plagiarist. And you plagiarize multiple of your works, and you did what like little kids used to do. Like the old days where we used to get like the cheap book from like the fucking bookstore, and we used to have like a report, we used to read it, and we just like rewrote a couple of words there that we copied out and put into our own reports. Yeah, you basically did that in a lot of your documentaries, and you never really saw it. And before you were called out, you never sourced any of your fucking work. You were fucking, and also you never you're a plagiarist, you're a content mill, and you're the transmorphers of documentaries. So, good morning, by the way.
Good morning.
Fucking guy goes in staring at the camera. He's calling me out. Fucking, I make $100,000. You make $100,000 because you bamboozled people thinking you're smart talking about motherfucking Bigfoot. Okay? All right. Anyone can do that. You wasted a bunch of money on your degree. You could have went to the fucking library and found out about the medieval times or watched the History Channel. Now, maybe your parents paid for it. I don't know. But I wouldn't throw my money. Desperate people don't go to fucking history majors on medieval fucking history. So continue being the transmorphers of the documentary world and pretend that you're a journalist when you're not, because you never source your sources. You never do actual research. You just grab other people's work and then source that as your own. And you troll parents of missing children so they can get on your fucking show because you want to get more views and money. So that's my opinion. That's my opinion of the Snore Lounge. And I'm calling it the lounge from now on, because you lounge around in chair, letting everyone else do your own work. You even got that poor slave guy who's like literally doing all your research. He's got the long hair. He's doing your soundboard. He's doing your research. He's doing all the fucking shit. And you just sit there and pretend that you fucking know what the hell you're doing. Give me a break. Give me a fucking break. And then you pretend you give two shits about this case. No, you don't. You saw a trending topic. First off, you had a celebrity call you cringe. A motherfucking celebrity called you up, and that was the main reason why a brother of a celebrity actually called you up, and you were so starstruck and you decided to look into the case. The fuck? Are you serious? Bro, I would be embarrassed. I wouldn't care if Elvis Presley came from the fucking grave and talked to me to take a case. I'd still be like, what? What are you doing? Like, what is your goal here? Like, give me a break. Give me a break. And by the way, you look like for a 27-year-old kid, you look like you're fucking almost in your late 30s. I don't know what the fuck you're doing to yourself, but I suggest moisture for your face, possibly. And I don't know. Just saying. Because when you hit 40, it's going to be a hard 40. That's drama, sir. So just like Hellraiser, you when you talked about Chris's penis, you opened the box and I came. We came. Okay, so welcome to the drama community. Welcome to the crama community. Take a motherfucking seat. Dumbass motherfucker. I swear to God. You show anyone like, can we see you, be Tim, for reference? Believe me. No. You cannot see me for reference. Just imagine me as other people imagine me as a 300-pound fat man with bald hair and with no teeth. That's what I really look like, guys. It's the truth. It's absolutely truth. Or I'm a really skinny person with no muscles. Either or, pick an image. As the 300-pound fat man, I can tell you when you hit 40, it'll be a rough 40 for you, sir. Anywho, it looks like Snoozy Poos fell asleep again, I heard. That's interesting. When is anyone going to actually like talked about that fact again? Like this lady's falling asleep in live stream. How long did she fall asleep this time? I guess you're looking for the recording.
Yeah, I was actually uploading it. Yep. Because she's off there for like fucking 20 minutes. Like it just keeps going and going and going and going. So she doesn't come up. Like she just
How long is this?
Yeah, she never comes back. The people on the panel just jump the fuck off and leave. She never comes back.
Wait a minute. So she's on a discussion with the panel, and then suddenly, like, she drops off, and then everyone just kind of drops off afterwards. After a while.
Yep.
How long is this?
Well, it was like 25 fucking minutes. Hold on, we're gonna watch it real quick.
Doesn't she have like a Discord or something to tell people like, "Hey, my phone died" or anything like that?
Oh, they said they did. They acted like they were getting a hold of her, so they pretended like they were. They Yeah, they
40 minutes.
Yeah, she was off the panel for like yes, straight up. Oh, what's up, Cheesy? What's up, Ange? How are you doing?
Hey guys.
Good morning.
I'm here to roast Snoozy Poon. Wake up, sleepy Poon.
Oh fuck, she was not. Listen, she was not waking up for fucking John and Dick yesterday. She was out. She was out, but like I said, her little fan club had quite the mouthful to say here.
And we were being nice.
Yeah, that's what I said. Never again, bitch. Never again.
We were like, geez, I hope she's okay, because they said her phone she wasn't answering her phone, that it must have been dead.
I'm choosing not to be nice to anyone anymore. I was being very cordial to Mr. Snore Lounge. And that motherfucker literally waited until he was on his show and pretended to be like, oh, well, you know.
Elf, deer, everything.
Fuck that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, fuck that. I'm not being nice to no one no more. This is my villain arc. Everyone's on the fucking table now. I don't care. It's my villain arc.
When they said they couldn't get a hold of her on the phone, I was like, geez, I hope she's okay. And even Queen was like, yeah, I hope she's all right. You know. So we were being nice for once.
Well, maybe she was listening to a Snore Lounge, Timu version of documentary, and she fell asleep. You know, it does have that effect on people.
Wake up, sleepy Poon.
Did you see how he started his channel?
With the droughts? That was his 4th video.
No, and he was singing and playing the guitar.
Oh, I seen that, man.
Yeah.
The guy is a cloud chaser. He did everything. He did the same. Like that was the same way as Dolly Vision started. He first tried to do rap reviews, and then he talked about other things like that. But to be honest with you, Dolly's smarter than him in true crime. I'm gonna be blatantly obvious. Like I've listened to Dolly talk, and he actually has a genuine interest in actual true crime cases. I have a belief that if Dolly was to sit down with Mr. fucking Transmorpher over there of documentaries, he would run fucking circles around him. Because Aiden has, Snore Lounge has no passion for true crime, and he's just fucking content milling documentaries that are trending with biased reviews, and that's pretty much it. So, I don't know. I've listened to Dolly Vision, so he's even dumber than Dolly Vision. I think Dolly Vision would run circles around him. 100%.
Granny just said that the Snore Lodge has a whole team of people working around him.
And a Discord.
Himself.
And a Discord.
Yeah. He totally embarrassed the fuck out of himself, and I got a video to drop about him.
Oh, yeah, the one where he talked about the... And then he
just all the shit that he put, all the bullshit, because he tried to say, stop, that's a lie, stop. And and then I got a fucking clip right after that shows it was not a lie.
Yeah, I know.
I'm good. I was hoping
Yeah, I
somebody
got
would
like
go back and do
7 of them. Oh, I did. I sure the fuck did. I'm putting them
Good.
together now.
I was too lazy to do it, but I was hoping somebody would.
Oh my God. Tiffany Crockett. Lange doesn't do true crime. He is doing true crime. He's doing the John Benet Ramsey, where he's giving his opinion the parents are guilty. And he's doing this, which is true crime. Sorry, it's true crime. It's not, it's an open, those are 2 open cases. That is a true crime case. So yes, he's in the true crime community, and Dolly is smarter than him in true crime.
Was he even alive during John Benet?
He was like 9, I think, right? He must have been like 9 or 8. Like, that's his get-go. Blame the parents. Blame the parents. John Benet Ramsey parents, blame the parents.
I just cannot believe that Brittany doesn't have anybody that cares about her enough to tell her to stop streaming, to get off, to wrap it up, to end it. I don't understand that. She's got so many fucking people around her, but not one of them will tell her, stop, end this stream now.
Well, I was concerned because she started her stream. I didn't get to listen to all of it. I fell asleep. Of course, I fall asleep every time I try to watch her. But I heard in the beginning that her aunt was having problems with her heart or whatever, and she was in the hospital. And it was like the sister of the uncle that just passed away. So I felt really bad for her. I thought, well, this may be why she left the stream. You know.
I don't know. I mean, like, did she ever talk about her uncle before this? Like, any like discussions about her uncle?
Never heard of him.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean that I have an uncle that I'm really close to that I don't talk about.
Well, yeah, but you don't have a channel or a Discord.
Cheesy, we're not knowing.
You don't use them to grift either.
Avenue of your life.
Right.
You haven't been running a live stream for like 3-4 years. So, and I don't think Voices never heard. Voices used to hang out with Brittany, and she had never heard of this uncle. So whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. BJ said she wasn't close to him. Oh, okay. Let me see. I think BJ's husband would say something to her. I don't know why there's like 40 minutes is a long ass time. Like usually that's like your phone has died. Well, but she uses a computer, so I can't think of I'm sharing the same opinion as Granny. It might get me in trouble and Clue on that one. So just saying. I don't give a fuck. I'm already in my villain arc. This is my villain arc, so I'm going to share the same opinion as Clue on that with the uncle thing and as in Granny. So
I think it's cool that we found out that you moisturize.
yeah, I have an issue with the winter. It's very dry for me. I have like very around my eyes and stuff like that, my hands. So I have to actually use a lot of creams during the fucking winter. It's like it sucks. And I also have to have a humidifier because I really cannot stand the dryness of the winter. So
no worries, B-Tim. It just proves that you're actually human and not a vampire.
Right. There's nothing wrong with moisturizing. I'm just playing with you.
So it sucks the winter.
I use a lot of lotion in the wintertime also.
Yeah. Yes.
The problem with us Northerners.
Yes. Yeah. But we are going to judge. What kind of moisturizer do you use?
Where is it? I gotta pull it. I don't remember the name, but I gotta grab it. It's like a little tube. I'm trying to remember what.
Nice. Yeah, Granny, that's exactly why she will not stream it any other time. She won't get views. It's the only time she gets views is when she does it super late at night when nobody else is on.
Yeah, nobody else has anybody else to watch. Yeah.
Yep. That's the only time she goes live.
I screwed that comment up. People don't have anybody else to watch. There we go.
So Liplock says there is still a possibility that B-Tim is a vampire because they get really dry skin too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, damn it. Sorry. I was really trying to help prove that you weren't a vampire.
Oh, he can't be a vampire because he goes to sleep at like 8 o'clock at night. So
Maybe that's a lie.
it could be.
Maybe
You
he's
know?
out prowling for his next meal.
You know?
Yeah, there you go.
It's all part of the. No, I'm joking. Let me see. Yeah, the humidifier is good, Casey. It's usually good. I got like 3 of them. 2 for the plants and 1 for me. So.
Oh my God, I watched that thing you linked us to yesterday about the 50 Shades of Grey. I was
Yeah,
like,
that motherfucker
oh
was
my
going.
God.
Did you see that? Like, we really need to play that shit, man, because he's going off. I watched like 30 seconds to a minute. I was like, wait a minute. He's trying to say 9/11's created 50 Shades of Grey. And he's got
Yeah.
like the nerd squad around him, one with a fucking Roman helmet. I'm like,
who's saying that?
Snore Lounge.
Can we call him LARPer Lodge?
I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, first off, people died during 9/11. Can you please not put that in your fucking joke? Okay. Maybe like if you lived in New York and had to like, see the smoke from the sky of the building and like, know about the people dying. It's not a fucking joke. I literally went to that crater and seen what that situation is. So it's nothing to really joke about, motherfucker. Go back to Bigfoot.
That's what I said yesterday. It's 9/11 is like the Holocaust. It's never okay to make jokes about it. It's always going to be too soon.
It's like, especially if you're like a New Yorker, that's like, it's so fucked up, man. Because a lot of good people died in that day. A lot of people just going to work. Firemen died because they have to rush in the building. There was one guy, I think, didn't he die because he died of exhaustion because he ran through that tunnel, and they do like a marathon thing for him or something like that for that guy. Like it's a real fucking horrible situation. A lot of good people died during it. It's not something to fucking joke around about.
And a lot of people, like our duty Ron, have cancer because of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people. I've met a couple of people that have that. They used to have like the 9/11 fund where they used to get treatment for that. And yeah, they're all fucked up, man. Well, those lungs, because there was a lot. That building was very old, so it still had asbestos in it and stuff like that, and it was just not good. It was built like in the 70s or something like that. Yeah, they have a lot. I've seen so many firemen that did that, or police officers, or even volunteers that got really fucked up during that situation.
Yeah. Well, I imagine all that jet fuel and all the crap from I imagine there's asbestos in that building and all the smoke and I mean, there were so many chemicals going on there, I imagine,
Yeah, and this motherfucker has got a channel like 50 Shades of Grey, and it's like, oh,
yeah, there's another one that just started talking and exposing fucking Britney.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Yeah, Narc Divers and his friend.
I thought they were like friends with the Green Team or something like that.
I thought they were too. So that's kind of odd to me. Hold on, let me pick back up here. Chica, thank you for becoming a new member. Charms, I'm having Cinnabon coffee too, the official drink of the Hive. Yes, baby.
That sounds really good.
Sandra R, thank you for becoming a new member. All signs. As a mother of a history major, I say we make fun of the medieval part of his degree. Dungeons and Dragons, anyone?
Yeah, man.
Hilarious.
Bro.
6 months. Hold on. 6 months of Tim's rants. Woo, see.
Yeah, I got a little fucking. Let me see.
Brianna 25 with a $10 super sticker says, can't even call Aiden a LARPer, really, because LARPers usually have a love for the source of material. He just has love for the fame. If he's 27, he was 1 in December 1996.
Yeah, for the John A. Ramsey stuff, man.
Right.
It's like, and you're gonna sit here and be like,
hold on one sec. Seeker gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Miss Seeker. I appreciate that. If you guys got one, make sure you tell them thank you. Go ahead.
And you're gonna fucking sit there and like pretend that you know more than the actual investigators, like some of the investigators that said, hey, we think it's an intruder in the John A. Ramsey case, or a lot of these people, they were alive during that time. You weren't. They have firsthand accounts of the investigation. You're literally watching fucking articles and documentaries, and you think you know more than the actual detectives, some of the people that actually investigated that case. Okay. And the DA.
Well, look at what he was doing. He was sitting here quoting the docket of the court case. He didn't even have the court records for Seth and Katie and Sebastian and stuff. He's like, well, I don't have the records. I just was looking at the docket. Well, what are you going to find out with just the docket? You know?
I mean, if it was him and I was making tens of thousands of dollars, I'd be kind of more careful about what I say about people, especially active cases, because I would not want to be possibly fucking sued. But that's just me, you know? Lawyers are expensive and they'll eat your tens of thousands of dollars a month of income pretty quickly. Let me tell you that.
And if you've got the Cyrus family saying, hey, look into this case, why wouldn't you take it more seriously?
I think he has other people look into stuff, because I think he has a whole group of people that look into it and does the research.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. And now he's like trying to make a calendar. What the fuck's that?
A calendar?
Yeah. I don't know. I heard him talk about a calendar that he's planning on making of himself. I'm like, what?
Oh God.
Bro,
oh
just
my
get.
God, I heard that he's gonna do something in the maid costume also. Yes, he's doing a Lore Lodge calendar, a 12-month. It'll all have
12.
him on it. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. See, I would rather work at fucking McDonald's and make whatever the minimum wage is than fucking have to put on a maid costume.
I'll buy you one, Tim.
No, I'm not fucking doing it. I don't care. I don't care if you walked in here for $1 million and you said, put on this maid costume and do a live stream. I'd say no.
No, I'll buy you a calendar for him.
No, don't give him any money. Not a dime.
I'm sorry, but I'm beginning to think that Aiden is what he is living up to the proverbial never got told no, always got told he could be whatever he wanted to be when he grew up. The participation trophy era, just because you participated, you got a trophy. Yeah, that's what I see this little pipsqueak as.
Yeah.
Well, he comes from privilege, I think. So, I mean, I told my kids they could be anything when they grow up, except for singers. They weren't very good singers.
Yeah, Tim, you go get the job at the McDonald's so you can be my nugget dealer.
And before anybody says that I'm a bad mom for telling my kids they can't sing, when we would watch like American Idol and stuff, my one daughter was like, thank you, Mommy, for not telling us that we could sing when we couldn't, so we don't go on things like this and make fools of ourselves. So my kids thanked me for being a good mom. Thank you.
I see that you've traumatized your children. That's good.
Up to good makes a great point in chat, you guys. If you're making up to $100,000 a year, you might want to be really cautious slandering somebody.
Right. Well, that's the problem. It's like he's probably making in the upwards of 100, like, probably higher, my guess, than like the high
Has
end.
Anybody looked him up? Have you looked him up on Playboard or Social Blade?
Don't care enough to.
I don't really care. I think he's probably, if I was to guess, he's probably making the high end of $100,000, over like like the 100,000 or more. I don't know, but because he has that channel, but also he has a lot of like other things he's doing. You know what I mean? So, and whatever, it's fine. But don't like the people that created Transmorphers didn't think they were fucking, A-star fucking directors. You know what I mean?
Me personally, I don't care what somebody makes. That's none of my business.
Well, listen, I was just curious to see if he actually made the 100,000.
Yeah, I mean, like,
listen, 100,000 and making 100,000 are two totally different things.
I mean, listen, the guy talks about how successful and how much money is. That's great, but realize that you are the Transmorphers of fucking documentaries. You're not Coppola, who made Godfather. Okay, Coppola. Okay,
Coppola.
Yeah, you're not Coppola. That's the problem. He thinks he's Coppola, but he's actually the director that made Transmorphers. Okay, that's it. You basically grab documentaries, you look at the trending documentaries that are on Netflix, and then you make a free version a less than like a shittier version, like the Transmorpher version. You release it with your own little spin, and that's pretty much it. Whatever.
For those
I mean,
that don't know, Transmorphers are a knockoff version of Transformers.
Yeah, it's like the fake Nikes of movies. Like what used to happen in fucking Blockbuster is like whenever a movie came out, like a big movie came out, there would be like a studio that would make a bootleg version of that movie for Blockbuster, and it would take them like 2 months to like 6 weeks to make this shitty movie. And it would be like Transmorphers or whatever the trending movie was that was like in the theaters. They would make like a bootleg version of it, but so like they would change it a little by like a little bit so they wouldn't be sued to oblivion, and they would change the names and everything. And Transmorphers would be one of those things. And that's how, and Starbucks, not Starbucks, I mean, Blockbuster used to make a lot of money doing that. And also the studios did too.
And I thought it was just a douche move for him to come on here and talk about how much money he makes. There's a lot of people on YouTube who are struggling and don't have a lot of money. They don't want to sit and listen to you talk about how you made over $100,000.
Well, I mean,
that cheesy was why I asked, has anybody looked him up on Social Blade and Playboard? Because it's one thing to say you've made it. It's something totally different to have actually made that much.
And look where Blockbuster is now. Blockbuster's the way it's at is because they decided not to buy Netflix and go fucking online. They were too arrogant. Much like well, you know what? That's a good point, actually. I guess Unicorn Hustler has a good point. Yeah, they were arrogant. They thought they knew it all, and they went bankrupt. Sounds familiar. You know? It's like, and then you're gonna go into bed with all these fucking weirdos. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be hanging out with TikTok Tony and Nick the Hat, the intelligence agency. And he said that with a straight face, like intelligence agent. Bro, they're trolls on the internet. Where's your research? I'd be like,
right.
Like they're not an intelligent agency, okay? They're trolls on the internet. They're trolling people. Prove me otherwise, because everything they've done is basically a troll, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, just even having an intelligence agency for somebody who's not supposed to be working anything that has to do with law enforcement. Why is Aiden not questioning that? Why is he thinking it's legitimate?
And like him saying, well, the father, at first he's like, the father has an ironclad alibi. Well, the question the police asked him if he hired anyone to kidnap his kid. So technically, if you want to be in the world of conspiracies, you could say that 2 hours that he took a sleep in his car could be him on the phone with someone for 2 hours. If that is a statement, which, by the way, I believe Mr. TikTok Tony made that statement, I believe, or something like that. Then it was repeated by someone else.
I went back and looked at that stream. Nonsense had it. He never said that I saw.
I thought it was. Oh.
No, because she said something about did Seth go missing from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock or whatever it was. I don't remember what the hours were, and he said, where did you hear that? And yeah, I never heard him say that he was sleeping in his truck for 2 hours. I just want to put that out there. I don't know if it's true, but I didn't hear it.
Terry Lynn stated that. I know Terry Lynn stated that in the text.
Yes, I do know that there was a statement that he slept in his truck for 2 hours. And I almost want to say Seth said it.
Yeah, I got to find that clip. But I think GBZ's right. I got it wrong. It wasn't TikTok. But either way, like, you could use if you're out in your car, why do you need that long to be in your car if that's true? If you want to go into the world of conspiracies, which she is in the world of conspiracies. Now, personally, do I think Seth has the ability to plan out a fucking kidnapping and all that? No. I looked at the guy. I don't even think he plans out what he's going to do for the day, let alone a plot to kidnap his son. But there's some people that believe that. Just saying.
And lots of people are saying Tony did see it. I just didn't see it in that stream that I watched yesterday. So like I said, I'm not saying he didn't say it. I'm just saying I haven't heard it myself. So
yeah. And listen, the problem is it's like you are you're going into an open case. and you are basically already made your decision on who's guilty. And his theory on the case is probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard come out of a true crime channel, or in which he's trying to delve his feet into, that I ever heard. That Chris is going to risk 25 years in jail, and Katie's going to just heartlessly murder or kidnap her own child over a custody hearing that he has with his kid, so that Sebastian won't testify.
Right, that was stupid.
That is the stupidest. Yeah.
And unlike Lore Lodge, I like to make sure, I like to verify facts before I say, come out here and looking like an idiot.
No, I didn't see the Lively video on Seth. Are you talking about that? Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that was strange. But I like the people that had the theory that, you know, the pills overdose is superior to that. Even that one's, as stupid as that one is still superior to that one, because that can be like, you can imagine something like that at least. But like this idea that Chris is going to risk going to jail for 25 years, and Katie, over just simply just being like hiring an attorneys, giving them like, hey, he embellished the story here, here, and here, and here, and he doesn't really go to his credibility, and just have his lawyer kind of just go through it, and maybe even do a hearing saying he doesn't quite understand the concept of a promise, and he can't really testify because he doesn't have the mental capacity to testify.
Well, like I said yesterday, he's autistic. That alone could get him barred from testifying.
What's happening right now is Queen said that she's uploading it because Snoozy Poo's deleted the live. So I guess last I've heard, Queen is re-uploading or something, trying to look for it or whatnot. So it is what it is.
Very destructive.
I have it. I'm uploading it. Yeah.
Yeah, that just, it takes a while. I was about to say, like, it takes a while to
takes
upload.
Fucking forever. So I'm about to just pop the screen up and just listen to it behind the screen, I guess, because it's taking too long.
They had a really bad problem with them in Texas.
It's still downloading, and that's what it is. That's what you're hearing.
Yeah. Because they were destroying the landscape. Oh yeah, they destroyed the farmers,
So
everything.
Okay. Well, if you want to, we'll just stop, you know, whatever. If you want to play it, you play it. It is what it is. Do we need to really see these people? Probably not.
No, that's why I said I'll just play it behind this.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. No,
Don't rush me. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying.
I know you ain't.
I'm trying to say.
Get it.
Yeah, tell me what to do.
Okay,
See, Tim ain't telling you what to do, but he's like, chop, chop.
Right.
I'm just like, whatever. But anyway, someone says.
All right, I'll be quiet now.
I'm joking.
Let me play the video. I'll be quiet.
Okay. We're gonna have to have a meeting after this. You're gonna get a demotion. Yeah. But
Queen B to the HR office, please. Queen B to the HR office.
Do a deep dive of Miley Cyrus music.
Here, we got somebody back here. What up?
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening?
No, not much, man. I heard you talking about, what were you drinking? Like a latte or something?
Oh yeah, the Cinnabon. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, your chat goes way too fast. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go up here and fucking say what I got to say.
Yeah,
Dude,
for sure.
No coffee.
No,
no coffee for me. No, if I did, I would shit all over the walls.
Oh yeah, no, we're not doing that. But you have a good day, sir.
What a lovely individual. Next time, I'd expect you, like,
the first time you come on a panel and then you're gonna respond with we're gonna shit all over the walls. That's kind of fucking nasty.
Yeah, you need to go to Snore Lounge.
You need to have panel etiquette before you come back up here.
Don't act feral and shit. Be house trained.
Someone asked me, have you done a deep dive of Miley Cyrus music yet? I love to hear you. I'm not listening to that shit. No. Fuck no.
Even like a wrecking ball.
Hey, when she came out with Wrecking Ball, that was a good song.
That's terrible. That was terrible when she came flying out on that.
I
We
like
ready?
Miley Cyrus. I like her music. What can I say?
Hey, I mean, hey, there's all kinds of, you know what though? So we got Taylor Swift fans. We got you
Ooh,
know,
I like her too. I like her too. You know, Miley's
we got
daddy
all
is the
kinds
one
of
Miley's daddy was Achy Breaky Heart. I mean, come on now.
oh shit.
My achy breaky heart. It just don't understand.
Oh shit, I don't even know. Is that how it goes? Or did we miss some words?
I think I might have missed a couple words in there. But yeah,
Here,
Miley's
I'm gonna
dad.
leave the screen up. I'm just gonna play this. Here we go. Ready?
Cool.
Only audio too.
Oh, really?
So this is when she's on the panel. And look, this, I mean, it's I'll leave the screen up, but this is what it looks like. I was trying to get, you know what I mean, get some of this shit off here and get it back to where it was supposed to be.
The main thing.
Because it flips over to the side, you know what I mean? Cause see how she falls off?
Oops.
Am I muted now?
God damn it. Hold on. I done flipped it off the damn screen.
Sebastian.
Okay.
Only audio too.
Oh, really?
So anyways, we're back on the damn thing. But you can see, as you can tell, I had to go back a little bit because she was on the panel and then she was off. And I'm like, how the fuck did she get off the damn panel that fast? What the fuck happened? You know?
Only audio too.
Oh, really?
The main thing. Agree.
Am I muted now?
Boom, just off. She just fell off.
Am I muted now?
No, she dropped. She'll be back.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I've got a growling dog. Hopefully,
But I agree. I think the flashlights have a lot to do with it. I think that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm. I just don't think they thought that anybody would see him. Oh, Brown, I hope that's not true. I really hope not. Sorry, there goes my dog. She's going cray-cray.
Oh, Kraken said that right before this, she face planted into the microphone.
She did. She did, hard as hell.
God, I hope she didn't knock herself out by hitting the microphone.
Then she said her screen went black and she had to reset her whole computer or something. I don't know what the hell happened. And then she was gone and never came back.
Well, if you face planted into your monitor.
Right.
The dog's growling because it is midnight here. Well, 11:30. And so the only thing I can think of, there she goes again. I sleep too. The only thing I can think of is that there might be a coyote walk in the neighborhood. And we actually have javelinas here.
Yes,
so
I know.
Could be some weird, like animal out there, and she senses it. And I'm not going out to look.
No, javelinas are vicious.
Yeah, I'm not going out. Nope. I'm too chicken to go out there now. Oh, I'd like to say we don't have skunks, but I smelled one tonight. I don't know if it was a real skunk or something that you smoke skunk.
Oh.
Oh, I have everything. Bears, cougars, moose, elk, deer, everything. Coyotes. I'm not sure of wolves yet, but I'm sure they're creeping up this way.
We get the stuff that will take all your cats and dogs, but my dogs are huge. If they got my dogs, I'd be shocked. They'd have to be in a big pack to get mine.
Oh, yes. Mine too. Mine run in a pack, so.
Javelinas are hogs or wild pigs with these long tusks and these long teeth. They're just vicious. I don't like them.
The first year I lived down here, everybody kept asking where their pumpkins went at Halloween. I was like, interesting. You could see them taking the pumpkins, the carved pumpkins.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Let me see.
Hold on.
Well, these guys are just fucking entertaining as hell, ain't they?
Yeah, they're you talk about a snore lodge there. Fuck, snooze fest.
At least with your panel, we keep people here if you were gone.
We participate with the chat. These people aren't even looking at the chat.
This was my face. I'm like, What the fuck is going on? What the fuck happened? Hold on.
I want to say something. They're
Go
always
ahead,
saying,
say it.
what? If that's not what it is. It's wait, what? Not what,
Right.
what.
It's
Just
not
saying.
what.
They don't even
It's
say
wait,
it right.
what? If you're going to fucking say it right.
Right.
All right, back to your
You're going to
bullshit.
quote Rowena.
Do it fucking right. If you're going to do it right. Huh. All right, let's go back to playing their fucking bullshit. Because like I said, these bitches had a lot to say last night. Show the fuck they did.
And these long teeth, they're just vicious. I don't like them.
The first year I lived down here, everybody kept asking where their pumpkins went at Halloween. I was like, interesting. You could see them taking the pumpkins, the carved pumpkins, off of people's porches on your like ring cameras and stuff. So they thought it was food. Hey, look, they left us pumpkins. I don't put them out anymore.
Yeah, they're a wild boar, but they're very destructive.
And they multiply very, very quickly.
Yes, they do. They had a really bad problem with them in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Had to put out traps and because they were destroying the landscape.
Oh yeah, they destroy the farmers' crops, everything.
Yeah.
They're a menace.
Yes, they are. All I guess is tweeting away, guys.
Mind you, why this is going on here, we're 4 minutes in and she ain't been back yet, okay? 4 fucking minutes in. And then you'll hear them. They're going to start, you know what I'm saying? Talking like, it's mainly the fucking reality wins. It's mainly that one. And,
And no text message, no phone call, no email, no nothing, right?
What was her reference to smoke him if you got him? She's like, I don't even know what her dumbass fucking said, but here.
No, her panel said they tried to get a hold of her on the phone, but she wasn't answering. That's when me and Queen Bee were like, geez, I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, and like I said, we were here. We was being nice while these bitches were over here saying this dumbass shit. Here, wait, it'll come on.
Were you guys what were you talking about? That multiply.
Those
hogs. Oh,
Javelina.
Oh, I don't watch that stuff, so I don't know. I'm sure they're looking for water now. Who's tooting? I don't know which one of you tooting. It's not me.
Not me. I was moving.
Toot gate. They were over there tooting. They were tooting. Rudy Tooty. Who did it? Who's rooting? Who's the tutor?
I'm gonna need a suck a cup of coffee. We're gonna listen to these motherfuckers talk.
I'm gonna say, well, we only got about 10 more minutes of their bullshit, and I'll stop it. But well, I mean, there's only 10 minutes of it, but we'll stop it in between. But anyways, they did here's the toot gate.
So it's not me.
I'm not muted, but I didn't toot. I promise.
Oh, and I'd admit it if I did. Maybe it was the dog. Point at the dog. It was the dog.
Here's their reference. So then they start talking shit about blaming the dogs because my dogs snore. Okay, well, you know what? I'd much rather it be my dog snoring than me fucking sitting here snoring like Brittany does. That's for damn sure. You sit with the bitch that falls asleep and leaves you motherfuckers on panels for an hour.
Blame the dog. It's always
Oh, Brittany fell back off again?
Yep, she sure did. She sure as fucking shit did. Fell right back off again. And you ain't paying not a bit of attention 10 by 10.
What the heck?
That's since we've been talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since we were talking about
somebody tooted, now somebody's snoring.
Nobody's
going on here?
Nobody's tooted. She'll be back.
Oh God, they're making
dropped off.
Oh, nobody's tooting, nobody's snoring. Oh, because we're gonna make it all into content. Even though last night we were fucking nice and, being concerned about this dumb bitch. But here, like I said, while we was being nice, these fucking bitches was running their mouth.
They're making content for the other channels.
Oh,
of course.
Well, hello. How are you?
Well, we weren't, but we are now.
Right.
I just can't with those people.
And Brittany can thank you bitches right here for it.
Yeah, we were honestly
Okay, this might
concerned.
shock you guys, but I'm sweating so bad. I'm like hot. All of you freezing under blankets, and I'm sitting here pulling off my socks, sweating.
You're going through menopause, in my opinion. Shut up. Take your fucking socks off and be quiet.
No, I just have a robe on tonight.
Oh,
I have
God,
two
she's
sets of
gonna
clothes.
flash us.
I have sweats and everything, and then my little romper over it. I'm trying to find my chocolate cake, though. What happened to my chocolate cake? Maybe I'll eat the chocolate cake, and I can talk about chocolate cake.
I'm telling you, that event we went to tonight, they had the best chocolate mousse pie thing ever.
That sounds good.
Oh my God. I split the piece with the girl sitting next to me. Both of us have been trying to.
Okay, nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn chocolate cake, but we're 5 minutes in and Snoozy Poon still is not back.
Lose weight, so we had to behave ourselves. So we split it. It was good, though.
I love chocolate. Yeah, we should do a snoring video. We should all see her start snoring.
People, don't do that to yourself. Just eat the chocolate cake.
Well, listen, you don't have to do a snoring video. Brittany does it for you. You ain't got to do it. Your friend does it for you every fucking night. And you little big back sit here and fucking think it's cute and funny. That's why she's still fucking doing it. That's why I keep paying for it, though.
That's the trouble, reality. It's your fault. We get in trouble. It's your fault.
You start snoring like a pig.
Wait, whoa.
God, their snoring sounds suck. We do them so much
Yeah,
better.
I was gonna say. I mean, if they're talking about snoring like pigs, I mean that's got Brittany's name written all over it. It's the only motherfucker I see snoring around here like a goddamn pig.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Australia's summer. I'm like 120. Ugh, sounds like my summer.
Ooh. You live in a pool, Maurice? I know I would.
I do in the summer.
I was always looking for water in the summertime in Arizona.
I think what you guys thought you heard was tooting was us typing on either our computers or our keyboards on our phones. It comes across as like my fingernails are really long. So you might have just heard me clicking. And I've been told that when I'm sitting here typing, you guys can hear me if I forget to mute my phone. Hey, Carol loves embroidery. I'm right behind Nana. Actually, are we all over 60?
You can tell a difference between typing and tooting.
Yeah, well, the 60
I'm
club.
58, so I'm close enough.
It's not as fun as it looks.
No, it's I already trust.
Oh, this is when they all turn their cameras on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It gets fucking better. It gets better and better. Here, we'll show it.
Those toots, I'm gonna blame it all on Reality Wins because she's only wearing a robe, and that sounded like skin on skin. So I'm blaming it on Reality Wins. I think she was the random tutor this time.
So Reality Wins is Tootie and the Booty. All right, we got that. There we go.
60's fun. Once you turn 60, you don't give a crap what people say about you.
It took you 60 fucking years not to give a fuck what people say about you? Gosh, dang, man.
That's a total lie because we've run her off a panel by teasing her and calling her drunken Nana.
Oh, yep.
So that's a blatant lie.
What they say about me.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
No, it ain't. You cut that out right now. Stop that fibbing.
You get 60. After that, you don't care. And yes, let me turn my camera on. This one right here is 60 years old.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to show you guys this. She really goes hard about this.
Is she wearing a funnel on her head again?
Yep. Yep, she sure is.
A funnel?
Just wait. You'll see it, Cheesy.
Okay.
Let me see, because I think I did a screenshot just so y'all could see a picture of them with their cameras on. Because they're so proud of themselves. You know what I mean? They are so proud of themselves. So here we go. This one right here would be reality wins. That's her proud moment picture right there. Looks like she's got a fan, like a fucking fan duster or something on her head. I don't know what the fuck she's got going on. I don't know. That's her picture though.
Wearing a dog collar. You know those dog collars?
Yeah, those plastic things that go around your neck.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
Exactly what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like. Hold, please. Let me go down here to the next one here. Oh, hold on. This one right here. She's on here. Oh, man. This one right here loves to flip the bird. She just thinks she's hot shit. Just ask her. She'll tell you. She flips the bird like 4 times and thinks she's just hot shit. She even does the duck lips with it.
This is the one I think was saying that somebody at the party she was at said she looked like she was 35. I call BS on that one.
Bitch, your hairline's receded. No.
Who in the fuck lied to you?
I'm pretty sure that's the one that went to a party for her husband. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
Now, was this person like? Was this person? You go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, she was. She was.
I was about to say, like, is this person that that said she looked 35 had like a lot of drinks, like a lot?
I thought she was blind.
She said she thinks the guy was flirting with her.
That's the gal that was the mom.
Where?
Pascal.
What?
That's like South by Southwest.
Oops.
The one that's.
Am I muted?
I mean,
odd here.
I mean, she looks like she's like 50. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she looks like 60 or something like that. But
Definitely looks 60. Look at the damn neck jowls.
Listen, I think she looks 50. I don't think she looks 60. But like, she's definitely does not look like she's 35.
Lying.
I'm not lying. I think she looks 50. I do not think she's looks 35. That's just my observation of someone having eyeballs.
In chat, is that the one that was saying that she went to the party for her husband because he got an award? I want to make sure I'm not wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's who it was.
That's the one who split the piece of cake with the gal sitting next to her. Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
You mean split the piece of cake? What do you mean?
Because they're trying to lose weight. It's like, lady, you could have eat the cake. And I am not Miss America by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying, but you do not look 35, ma'am. That guy was drunk or blind.
Or the guy is just purely lying to you. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I think whoever was saying that is just purely lying to you because that's a lie.
Well, she probably made mention of her looking like, of her looks, and he probably was trying to be nice, but he was a little far-fetched.
Yeah, that's just not reality. Reality is not winning in that one.
B. Tim, if we're judging her that she looks 50, then how the fuck old does Betty look?
Well, Betty looks like she opened up the Ark of the Covenant, to be honest with you. Like at the Indiana scene where that German soldier scientist opens it up and his face melts off. That's what she looks like every time.
And
yeah.
And just so everybody knows, I'm 50, and you can tell I'm 50 by looking at me. So I am not trying to shame anybody, and I do not think I'm Miss America. Just saying.
Well, 10 by 10 does. And here she is.
I'm not coming on here saying people think I'm 35.
I don't know who in the fuck lied to her, but she ain't no 30 fucking 5. She sure as fuck don't look no 35.
Yeah, it's more towards the beginning of the stream that she said that when she comes on.
Oh yeah, because this is where they have their.
You and me both, Granny. Like, we can be first and second place in this because I'm feeling pretty pretty right now.
You gotta start singing. I feel pretty, also pretty. Gotta start singing that.
I feel pretty and witty and wise.
Just eat the chocolate cake, ma'am.
Just eat the fucking cake.
Of course,
Life's too short
cheesy.
to split that cake.
Of course, Cheesy's main problem is they're not eating the chocolate cake. Just eat the chocolate cake.
Oh, I get so tired of that. Oh, I gotta split it with somebody because I'm trying to just eat it. Life's too short. Just eat the chocolate cake. Do you eat chocolate cake every day? You can be on your diet in the morning. Just take that piece of cake.
Of course, Cheesy's main crux is that the person's not eating junk food.
You never give up chocolate cake.
Do you really need to eat the whole chocolate cake? I'm kind of with that lady.
All right,
you can
let's
have
finish
small
this
pieces.
bullshit because I'm already getting bored with these bitches.
I didn't mean eat the whole cake, the whole piece.
All right, here we go.
Me.
60's fun. Once you turn 60, you don't give a crap what people say
Oh,
about
we
it.
gotta go forward here because yeah.
I'm actually going to make a really pretty cursive FAFO.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, here's where she's gonna make an FAFO, really pretty cursive.
Home with Sebastian.
Oh, let's see. Where's she at?
Not for a hat. I'm sweating.
Oh, hold on. She does a whole performance for us. I forgot. I really wish it was flipped around so you guys could see it, man. This sucks because I really, really would love for you guys to see her. You know what? I'll make a video. We'll make a video. I'll move it around for you guys so you can see it better.
Home with Sebastian.
All right, here we go.
Okay, cam's off.
Oh.
But do it really pretty. Wait.
All right, here we go. Now you guys should be able to see her little performance here. It's like I said, it's to the side, so I'll make a video and put it the right way when we're done.
There you go.
You can turn your phone.
I'll turn mine on too.
There
60.
we go.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
God,
not turning mine on because I'm.
I look like crap. Let me see if I can do this. Did she do the finger?
Never do that.
Okay, this one, I look like crap, but this one is 67. And that is beautiful. SW is gorgeous. Commissioner, you're a hottie.
No.
There's a screenshot.
I just can't turn my camera on right now.
I know. Yeah, I look bad, but that's okay. They probably screenshot it. And...
Screaming.
Yep,
I'm trying to get
sure
it quiet
did.
now.
Yeah, well, here. I can't see
Sure
the screen
did.
anymore. There you go. Screenshot away, guys.
I
You
did.
want it? You want to know what S-Dubs looks like? Here you go. She doesn't care. Wait. FO.
Oh, I did. Oh, I definitely did.
I am so bad. I'm actually going to make a really pretty cursive FAFO for my car. Stick it right on there.
There we
But
go.
do it really pretty so it looks like a,
Oh,
Look at that pretty hat you have on, Reality.
There we go. I didn't get it the
Thank you.
first time. I took
You're always
another
like
one.
the
Make
hat
sure I
girl.
got the second
I
time.
love hats.
It's too hot for a hat. I'm sweating.
Pearls, though. Oh my gosh, that could be a
That
pain in
was
the
fun.
booty. See, I can't wear hats. I have a very thin face. It just really draws my face. I can't do it. I wish I could, because there's so many beautiful hats out there.
I think it's cute. Oh, okay. Cam's off.
Brittany, you got to come back. You lost out. We lost her big time.
We
Do you
lost
think
her
maybe
big
she
time.
isn't coming back like her?
we lost her big time. She gone. She gone.
JP, I was
Internet
just
shut down,
thinking
or
that. This is the menopausal
How do we end her?
book club group.
Right.
I don't know. We're gonna have Megan call her.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's her internet or what it is.
Oh, that is. Are those outside birds or those inside birds?
No, that is 6 parakeets, and it is as dark as I can get it in my room, and they are covered. These birds never shut up.
Oh
I
my-
sleep in a room with them doing this all
they do
night.
not
It's
ever shut
horrible.
the fuck up.
They're vocal.
They're very vocal. They're very tame too. But I mean,
That's why you get plants,
it gets
not
on my nerves.
animals.
The birds are not my. I should have never. But I keep my pets till they die. So it is
Yeah.
what it is. I'm stuck with them.
At least you don't have quiet moments then. It's start squawking all the
Oh
time.
no, it's never quiet at this house. Ever quiet.
We had canaries and they were the same way. They didn't want to shut up.
Parakeets in a tiny ass cage.
Right.
Won't let me get a bird. I want a macaw.
Oh.
Now they're about to say, okay, I gotta go. And the other one's like, okay, I gotta go too. And they all jump off panel at the same time and leave her panel sitting by itself.
So you can make them talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they say the words I won't, but my middle finger does.
I've been to Costa Rica. I've seen them. They were out in the rainforest. Yep.
That would be so.
They're very loud in the morning.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is everybody's warning. I need to get out of here in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because I'm taking my meds.
Oh, yes, and you get sleepy.
And I just don't want to be snoring. Just saying.
Why not? You'd match the rest of the panel.
At least I give you the warning.
Yes.
I know, Esther. We all know where he is. We can't find Brittany, and none of us can run her channel.
I know.
Okay, we're at intermission. Roll him if you got him.
Thank you, everybody.
Do you hear how dumb as shit? Listen, roll them if you got them. No, it's called smoke them if you got them. You wouldn't know what the fuck we'd look like if it smacked you in the fucking face.
For your compliments.
Be the
all
bee and roll him if you got
I'm 60 years old, everybody. I'm telling you. 60 years old.
Hey, Queen.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
she's
we've
60.
heard you're 60 years old about 70 fucking times now.
What are the hashtags on this video? What's the title of this video?
Let's see here. The name of it, let's see. I got this shit. Hold on, let's see. Let me go
Because
back
if she
here
has
to this.
Sebastian tagged in this, I'm gonna lose my ever-loving shit.
Sebastian's case is a criminal investigation. What do you think makes the most sense? That's the fucking title of this.
What a fucking twat waffle.
Yep, and she had about 900 people in chat when this happened. Well, they're about to go off the panel here in any minute now, so.
Well, just so you know,
really
if
is.
this ever happened to you and you went off and I was on the panel, I would keep your panel going at least till I started losing people.
I've done that. I literally.
I was gonna say when I had to go fucking take care of stuff, or somebody shows up, or I get a call or something. B Tim does that. You know what I'm saying? You guys have done that before.
I've
I
done it.
never left Heel's panel when she fell. I waited until it got shut down.
Yeah, even Chasing Truth kept your panel going that one day when you were.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're having technical problems or what that day. She even stayed up there and kept the panel going.
They all jump at the same time. Here we go.
That was planned.
Yeah.
60.
Reality?
Yes.
What months did you turn 60?
April.
I'm sorry, what?
April.
April. Ooh.
Yes, I'm one of them.
You're
I am. I
7
am
months.
Huh?
7 months older than me. That's all. We would have gone to high school the same year.
Yep. You took a selfie, Ben, and you're not going to take another one? You got a super chat. Great. Wherever you are, floating around in space, you got a super chat.
I think I got a super chat.
Oh, here they go.
My head. Oh my gosh.
He said he took one selfie and that was it.
So here you hear him. Do you hear him talking about our fucking song with Justin? I think I got a super chat where he bumps his ass when people were sending super chats. We would play it.
Yep.
Bitch, I said, go ahead, keep on keeping on, because every time I get a super chat, bitch, I'll play that fucking song. I will play that bitch all fucking day today. You hear me?
Please
keep
don't.
up. Keep the
Please
fuck
don't.
up, guys. Listen,
Can
keep the
I
fuck up. And every super chat we get, Justin will be bouncing his ass. Stop.
No, please don't.
We did.
I don't want to see Justin bounce his ass around. I
Come
really
on now.
don't.
I think it's a funny clip. If I would do something like that, I would expect people to use it. That's funny stuff. I thought it was hilarious. I wouldn't be embarrassed by it.
She's all mad about it.
Super chat.
Yeah, from Ben.
My head. Oh my gosh.
He said he took one selfie and that was it.
He did not take one fucking selfie. He was dancing around, prancing around the house, had that whole ass outfit on, had his butt pad in, and stop it. One selfie, my ass.
He did it for multiple lives. He was making fun of Daisy, Critters on the Farm. You guys are so stupid. You haven't been around long enough to know the entire history before you speak.
Made yourself look fucking goofy as hell. Hold on, because now listen. I knew it. Y'all was going to come in talking shit. Look, I already fucking knew. Look, here's Lisa right here. True love has 4 balls. All right, look, that's it. Now you guys get the Justin booty.
Please don't. I don't want to see justice.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, I'm doing it.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
That booty too
Stuff a fucking.
All right, make sure you're listening 10 by 10. We got another one coming in, okay? Make sure y'all listening.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
That booty too
Uh-oh. Miss Mad Dog 31 says for Justin. Here, make sure you're listening.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
That booty too
Uh-oh, look, Miss Harris has one. Crimes for Consequences. Thanks for always making me smile. And you too, B-Tim.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
That booty too
Listen, now I'm gonna do a solid for the B-Tim. Creme Brulee says, hold on, I think you got a super chat. These were the good old days, Indy, huh? All right, we'll play this one just because, you know, it's our...
I think we got a super chat. These nuts. I think we got a super chat.
Oh, look, see, I want to see the glare. Cheesy, I did that for you. I knew it. I was a little slow. I said, okay, we're done with the Justin, but I knew you was going to want to see the glare.
You're a good friend.
I said, we got to play it at least one time. All right. Make sure you heard that. Reality Wins. That was for you, little bitch. All right, here we go.
And are you not photogenic?
No,
you're
Who
took a selfie? Ben. Was it in the bathroom, Ben? Most men take them in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
In the mirror. That's true.
In the mirror.
Oh, shit. Bitch, Ben.
In the mirror.
Yeah. Flexing their muscles. What moisturizer? I use Oil Belay. I've used Oil Belay ever since I was a teenager, as a matter of fact.
It's not good for your hair.
Let's do a skincare video tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, make sure you use the right stuff.
No,
That's
what
not
on
good for your hair.
Oh. No answer on Brittany's phone.
Her phone might have died. Remember, she said she was going to be in her son's room.
But I thought she worked off of a computer with her ASMR really quick mic.
Ladies, will you look at back chat, please?
Yes, hold on. No, the Oil Belay that I use has a black cap on it for the nighttime.
Tried to tell you it's not good for your hair. Trying to tell you.
I'm going to drop down. I love you guys. I'm sure Brittany's having some technical issues, so
She'll start another live if she gets everything worked out. Good night,
All right, love
everybody.
y'all.
Sorry.
Good night.
And they all just start jumping at once.
Bye, everybody. Good night. We love you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, look at back chat. Now we're all going to jump off her panel and abandon it.
Right.
Wow. Such good friends.
Everybody check back chat. Bye. And they're gone. So for 15 fucking minutes, it sits like this.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny, man. That's funny. I just kept on thinking of Earth doing cheers.
Cheers to 600K.
Cheers to 600K.
I could see leaving. I could see leaving if everybody was gone in the chat. But as long as the chat's there, you got people to talk to.
Hey, you have all this to say about the Bastard
So
Rockets
confused.
case.
This is Brittany right here when she comes back and realizes everybody's been gone for 20 minutes. What? Wait, what?
I mean, I could see one of them leaving if they had something to do, but this was the middle of the night. What did they have to do?
A whole lot of nothing. And we're 13 minutes in. This is 15:57. So we still got another, 2 minutes? 2-3 minutes before this shit turns the fuck off. Yeah, look. Still ain't off. 14 minutes in, still ain't off. We're almost, here's 15 minutes in, still ain't off.
I can't wait to hear the excuse.
My bingo card has lost power and totally just gave up. Those are my 2 on my bingo card. What do yours say?
It's going to be some big story.
Says fell asleep. Mine says fell asleep, and by the time she woke back up and everybody was gone, she hurried up and ended it and deleted it.
Well, that's the true story, but what would be her story? That's what we're saying.
Power went out. Power went out.
Power went out.
I think it's going to be something about her aunt. She's going to play that up.
I had to rush off and check on my aunt. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Because that would bring in super chats.
Yep, that'll do her.
She already got herself in a mess that she can't tell everybody about, but she really needs support and help, and even $1 will help.
Yeah, you know what she should do? Her husband is like in the other room playing video games and stuff like that. He should watch the live stream, and if he sees her falling asleep, has like a little like dog taser thing on there to just buzz her awake.
Convinces her to put on that fucking Bart collar. And then
That's what I was going to say. Shock collar.
Shock collar. So whenever she's falling asleep, the husband's like, nope, not today. I need you to make more money.
Get to work, Brittany. Dance.
I need to continue playing video games.
Technically, he could put one on both ankles and both wrists, and that would make her dance.
Yeah, dance, monkey, dance. We're terrible.
I'm sure Brittany's gonna cry about that. Oh, they want me to be shocked. They're shocked to stay up.
Well, because I'm me, I have to say, I hope everything's okay. I hope nothing happened to her family, But yeah.
Listen, the only thing I have to say to her is, Brittany, we were friends at one point in time. And coming from somebody who was your friend, go get help. I don't know what kind of help you need, but you need help of some kind. You need to stop streaming so late. And if you're tired, you need to stay off the interwebs. This is not looking good for you, girl. Go get help.
Or you can follow my suggestion and get your husband or boyfriend or whatever to watch the stream. And then he gets an alert on his phone if you're falling asleep. And then he just gets a dog collar on you and just buzzes you to wake up. Either or. That will work too. I like how everyone's fucking quiet when I just said that. That's hilarious.
Listen, it's either or. Either invest in shock collars, who you dance, or go get help. One of the two.
Like, or better yet, have it like for a super chat. So like, let's say you have one of your mods, like like one of the people on your panel is like, basically know like you're asleep. So they just enter a certain super chat being sent to you or a cash app, and it sets off a charge or a signal on your text, and they just wake you up like, oh. It's like rally wins.
That would end me falling asleep and hello her, man. I don't like to be shocked.
Oh man! Listen, it would only take 1 or 2 times of me getting shocked that I'd be shutting off that live stream and not streaming.
Right.
And I just think to myself, what happens to the phone malfunction if she did that? She just gets shocked off the live stream.
Well, that's like
we're not saying to put shock collars on your loved ones, because that's not the right thing. That's not the answer to the question. Don't promote. God,
don't promote shock collars.
We're a bunch of sick people.
We're gonna be in so much trouble.
You know, they thought they really had something when they thought that Queen Bee fell asleep on her panel the other day. And I was up here with her. She didn't fall
That
asleep.
shit's
But
fucking hilarious, isn't it?
But anyways, they really thought they got her. But even if she did fall asleep, that would have been one time compared to how many times Brittany fell asleep. Come on. You know, I mean, I even said with Brittany, if it happened like one time, laugh it off, you know, whoops, you know, but I mean, it happens like every night, you know, it's just funny.
Let's see.
Oh my God, I don't know who just. Yeah, I don't know who typed in. I want to be a baller shot caller.
That's gonna be like the title for the. They want to electrocute me. That'll be her. Queen Bee wants to electrocute me. Listen, this guys. Listen here, guys. They want to electrocute me. Oh my God. I can't believe that she actually fell asleep. Comes back 20 minutes later. And like her panel literally, like that was like the bat signal in the back. Like Brittany's probably sleeping and I don't want to be up here for more than 20 minutes.
Yeah. Zaps for chats.
Zaps for chats. Oh my God.
That's what Brianna said.
Well, obviously the 52 panel wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I would love to know from one of her past mods if it's a new problem. I think it's a new problem, actually. I think it's like a new situation that's occurring right now.
Granny, have you ever known if you fall asleep? Listen, Granny, Jill, me, Blank Slate, Catherine X. There's several of us that come from the original area. And this is a new, as far as I'm aware, this is Ministry of Defense is another one. This is not a standard thing. She used to stream all night long. Like I would go to bed at 10 o'clock and I would get up about 4:30 and she would just be ending her live. And I'm in the mountain time zone. She would never fall asleep. Like I used to listen to her. I'd leave it on playing.
But there's no shame in saying, hey, I got to end. I'm getting tired. You know, she's on here for 3-4 hours. Cut your stream down to just a couple hours. Go to bed. You're a mom. I imagine she's tired. You know, we've said that before. You're a mom. You're a busy mom or whatever. You know, you're probably tired. That's okay to be tired as a mom. All of us mothers are tired. My kids are adults and I'm still tired.
To be fair, Cheesy, you eat cereal and had like fucking
like with your Switch.
Play with your Switch.
Cereal.
I mean, just saying.
Listen, she's turning into a mini Natasha Cooper. Every aspect about her, minus the falling asleep, because Natasha never fell asleep prior to the other night. But apparently there's something going on with both of them. And they're both falling asleep on live streams. Whoops, I just knocked shit off my table. Sorry.
Yeah, I think she's got something's off, man. It's very weird that she suddenly is falling asleep constantly. You know, that's just odd to me right now. That's really odd, but that's just my opinion on that one. Anywho. Let's see.
Listen, I have my own opinions on it too, and I'm going to keep my opinion to myself for once, but I know the person that she was, I know the person that she turned into, and I know what she is today. So, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
I'm surprised that Natasha didn't fall asleep more often, because didn't she used to stream from a recliner or something? Shit, I'd be sleeping every night.
Oh God. I mean, with the camera, like her whole face took up the screen.
Yeah.
So,
I never really watched her, but I remember seeing her a couple of times briefly, and she was in a recliner. So yeah, I mean, if that was me, I'd have probably fell asleep being in a recliner. That's why I don't sit in recliners.
Yeah, probably. Let me see. So she used to be kind of normal. Yeah, that's what it sounds like from voices.
Totally was.
I don't think she suffered from narcolepsy. I don't. I think there's something else going on. Queen, I hope you get 1,000 likes. Yeah, she apparently got mad about the 1,000 likes. She's just like pissed off about that now. Like, all these other channels get 1,000 likes and they're copying me. They're copying me. Like, well, like, if you want 1,000 likes, you got to be up. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be sleeping.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Let me see. I just like Sean started to all the time, so he did 20 and some. I don't know. I mean, like, I think like she is on a downward spiral, and I don't think anyone gives two fucks to tell her otherwise.
This is like Chutes and Ladders. She's on a downward shoot.
Yeah. Like, I would have probably told her, like, yo, you need to fucking, like, if it was me, I'd be like, are you okay? That would have been like the first time I would have been like, whatever, you fell asleep, you know, whatever, it's a late night, whatever. But like, after a while, I'd been like, ma'am, are you okay? What the fuck's going on? I'm just saying, it's like, it's very weird. So let me see. In my opinion, BJ needs help because falling asleep on a live isn't normal unless she has insomnia and she hit the rock bottom, beat him. I don't know, man. She seems to be more than rock solid, you know, like, you know, insomnia or stuff like that. I think it's like, it's more than just being tired, because people don't just like, if I'm tired, I've had days where I went to work and I was like, had 3 hours sleep and you didn't see me falling asleep during work. You just feel like a little bit slower during the day.
If this is your livelihood and this is your job, like it is for many, you're falling asleep on the fucking job. If this is what pays your bills, why can't you at least be dedicated enough? I mean, you're lucky enough that you don't have to leave your home. You're lucky enough that you have a case that you can exploit openly. You're lucky enough that you have an audience that is willing to throw money at you without even questioning what you might need it for. So if this is your fucking job,
when I used to work in an office, there was this guy that used to continuously fall asleep. And when the boss would come over and wake him up, he'd be like, in Jesus' name, amen. Like he was praying. Not sleeping. I used to laugh so hard. Okay, maybe I thought that was funnier than you guys did.
If she had narcolepsy, ironic that she did a daytime stream and never once fell asleep, right? That's not how narcolepsy works. It doesn't just come on at night. Get the fuck out of here. If that were the case when she was up here fighting with Granny and making amends and all of that shit, she would have been fucking Snoozy Poon then.
Yeah, I don't think she's
sorry,
fucking...
My tone is really rough. I'm really sorry. I need to rein it back in. I'm really sorry about that, you guys. I didn't mean to sound like a chainsaw.
No, I mean, I think she's fucking... There's something off with her right now. No one on that panel gives two fucks to say anything about it because they're scared that they're going to be outed by this lady because she's fucking unhinged. That's just my opinion on that. You know? And also, they're very entertaining as well. They're basically on a panel to discuss about the facts of a situation. And they're, instead of just talking about the title You know, you would think that they'd be like something, they'd be like, oh, I want to talk about that. They just spend most of the time talking about hogs and fucking whatever the fuck out there, and then being 60 years old and showing their face and doing middle fingers. Like, okay, I mean, that was really a good idea to be like, we're going to talk about Sebastian Rogers and discussion of the true crime case. Let me put Cam up and stick my middle finger. Okay. Do you know how many creatives BJ ran to get them to go at me? I've had 5 come to me about it. Imagine how many others haven't. Probably because she's weak. She needs other people to do her own fucking dirty work. Because she's scared of getting the backlash. She always has to pretend to be the motherfucking victim.
Well, there's proof right there that Britney's doing the things behind the scenes that she says she's not doing. There's proof right there.
All right, ready? 3.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No!
We're in unison.
I thought you were going to zap me. We talked about this voice.
Shit,
You're not supposed. You weren't supposed to zap me until I fell asleep for at least 5 minutes. Okay. Imagine she just like got the collar.
Sorry,
with the
I
cell
like
phone.
to push buttons, and I thought it was time. I thought it was like I got excited. I heard you snore, so I had to push that button.
All right, don't push that button again to electrify me again. I mean, I got your cell phone and this collar around me. I'm not getting shocked again. Let me see.
You know,
wow.
I think I know why everybody's so jealous of Queen Bee. Because Queen Bee has this awesome panel that keeps everybody entertained. Again, no laughs. What the hell?
Nailed it. You nailed it. You got it, babe.
No, because no one found your joke funny. Actually,
you guys are killing me here.
Like I'm not. Next time you make a joke like that,
she's killing me.
Next time you make a bad joke like that, I'm gonna fucking grab a sound clip of crickets being fucking played and play it right into the show.
Oh God, she's got the right shirt on today, you guys. Look, it says security.
It says
threat.
security is security threat.
He's not wearing
pants.
pants.
You said it, not us.
Is there pants on, or is it really short shorts?
I don't give a fuck to even look, to be honest.
By the way, B Tim, the chat thinks I'm hilarious. So
yeah, okay. The chat's always right. It's not. You guys are not all the right. You guys are not right.
Now, they're there. Come on now. All right, we ready? Let's get this bullshit started. And she gets pissed. She said, listen, I don't know what the fuck. SF really fucking pissed her ass off. He really got under her skin.
Lately, at least almost a year, our primary focus has been predominantly on 2 major cases. Okay, we've been discussing little bits about the John Benet Ramsey case over the last year or so.
No, you haven't.
Shows on John Benet Ramsey.
No, you have focused clearly on Sebastian. That's it, because he's your cash cow.
Oh my God, she's gonna try to grift off the snore lounges because he's doing a whole series of John Benet Ramsey stuff.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she'll be, parroting anything he says. Watch, mark my words.
Ramsey and Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. We really haven't been diving too much into the Idaho 4. We've been keeping you guys updated on the Idaho 4, the changes in the Alec Murdaugh case. We've been watching the Savannah Soto case, Matthew Guerra over in, not really diving too much into her for a whole lot of groups that somebody's missing. But I forget about other crime on those cases where they ended up finding the body of the friend that was his roommate, all this other stuff. Well, there's a case that I haven't covered, and it's whatever this Laura, whatever her name is. Apparently.
So she thinks she's going to cover this case because SF covered it or whatever. So she's trying to get in, she's trying to get in to prove him wrong. What's up, Brianna? How you doing, baby?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Excuse you, sir. Chat is always fucking right.
Chat is not always right. Fuck that. No.
Damn.
That's right. Thank you, Brown.
Getting that ass.
Chat is always right. Where do you think we get 80% of our content from that we laugh about up here? We read what the chat says and then we expand on it.
Listen,
Come on
don't
now.
Listen, you cannot inflate the chat so much because you can't. All right, you can't. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna have to kick Brianna. We're gonna have to get Brianna the shock collar too.
No.
Whenever she
I
disagrees with
saw Coco saying kick B Tim before you said that. And
Get
Chad
rid
is
of it.
always right.
No,
So Coco's right.
Just like Chad's wrong now about kicking me, they're wrong now.
Technically, the chat is our customer, and the customer is
Not
always
my
right.
customer.
So,
Not
Right.
my customer. Not my customer. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm just joking. I'm just messing around.
Thank you, Brianna.
And Cheesy's fucking funny. So
No. See,
Let's-
no. We're not. That's a bridge too fucking far. No, we're not doing that. Kick her. Get her
Haha,
out of
beat
here.
them.
Kick her out of here.
Hey, Tim,
This
did you wake up on the wrong side of the coffin this morning? I mean, you guys, I just want to say thank you because you're making me feel so normal. It feels like a normal Saturday morning. So thank you. I really needed to laugh like this.
Don't worry, we'll just send it to your credit card.
No worries. I don't pay that bill either. So go ahead.
We're gonna charge you for this. Obviously, we're
That's
not gonna
fine.
give
That
it free.
hey, listen, that's fine. I don't pay that bill either, so it's no big deal.
You and Betty can bond about that.
Right. I mean, charged off credit cards, it all works.
I was going to say, yeah, psychiatrists, they make good money. I want to make some good money. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Cheesy, I think you could make good money on here giving life advice.
Yeah.
I really do. I think you could.
I'm too lazy. I just like coming up here and letting Queen Bee do all the work. Maybe someday.
All right.
To be honest, I do too. Because
The unscrupulous PI strikes again. She has security.
I love that she's wearing her pink security threat shirt. She's finally gotten it under, like, through her thick skull. Yes, you are dangerous.
And I love that she's going to try to show up SF again on a case because that went so well in the Sentinel case, right?
You mean
Her wrong.
When he was right about everything and she was wrong.
Right.
And I think that she thinks that being a security threat is something to brag about.
Apparently.
And I don't know whether she knows she's blatantly lying about him and Jimmy Kahn, or she's just too stupid to figure out they're not the same man.
Yeah, I don't understand that because she was calling JT out in the beginning. That's because I always say that's the only thing I've ever heard her get right. So how is she mixing the two up?
I don't know. I don't know how she's mixing those two up.
Those two are not the same person by any means.
Is there
One
a stain on the top of her shoulder? Left side?
It looks like it, or maybe it's a hanger shadow, but it kind of does look like it. Oh, and B Tim, if you want proof that it's a plastic tablecloth, look over here on the right side where the lamp is. You can actually see through it. It's a plastic tablecloth. Yeah, it's not a real screen. It's plastic.
Oh my god.
If it was cloth, those wrinkles would have fallen out in 2 days.
Hell, if she
Right,
would have
those-
just taken it out of the package and did like I did and wad it all up into a great big ball and then shake it back out, it gets rid of all those lines. Obviously, she's never decorated for a party before. Dumbass.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what the cake table at every 4-year-old's birthday party looks like. Because you get the plastic, you spread it out, you put the cake, it makes a mess, you pick it up, you throw it away. You don't care to get the wrinkles out. So that was $1.25 at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, let me see. Yes, it is from the shit leaking out of her head. Her ears would be more precise, Clue. Her ears. Probably a stain from Delilah because she. Oh, Meg, no. You mean who cares if she uses that green screen? Fine, but the problem is, why does she in front of it when she's not using green screen? It's pathetic. Because she's lazy. And why she doesn't have a professional green screen in her office so she doesn't look like an idiot? You know what I mean? Like, why is she always in her bed when she's claiming that she's a journalist? I've never seen like a journalist say, I'm going to do a news report in my bed wearing short shorts.
Right.
Yeah.
Brian Enton sometimes does it from his car, but
yeah, but he has pants on, I believe.
Yeah.
And please don't get me wrong. I too have used a $1.25 Dollar Tree as a green screen background for Zoom, but I actually put a background over it because that's the point. When you're just sitting there with the green tablecloth behind you, you look dumb.
But that's
the
the
whole
thing.
point-
So she's in vertical format and she hasn't figured out how to use the green screen feature on YouTube. There is one and there's a way to do it. I'm sure as fuck not going to be the one to tell her that it's there and how to use it and how to do it. But that's the thing. Because see, when she goes on TikTok, she automatically has it. So anytime you see her with the green screen, you know that the green screen's in her bedroom. So you know that she's streaming from her bed. Because the green screen's not in her office.
Yeah.
And she tucks it behind the headboard.
Yeah. You'd think right from the beginning she would use the green screen so people didn't know she was in her bed all the time.
One would have thought, but too late, Betty. You fucked up now. We all know.
We all know.
She tucks it behind the headboard. She keeps the pillows in front of it. Everything she should be using it to hide, she shows. What?
Because she's an idiot.
Also, what the hell is going on with her bangs? Are they in her ponytail or not? I cannot tell. What is she's got racing stripes. Or spoilers.
We're
Something
gonna have
going
to.
on.
We're gonna have to. We can't do that. You can't make fun of her looks. That's terrible. Brianna.
I thought that was funny.
I'm not critiquing her looks. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with her hair. That's a totally different subject.
I disavow her.
As someone whose bangs are always popping out of her ponytail, this is a relevant conversation to me.
Yeah. Brianna, those are horns. Those aren't bangs. Those are her horn nubbins. She's growing. They're getting taller.
That's her because she's tired of me saying, wash your goddamn hair, you nasty. So she put it up in a ponytail. Like, just wash your hair. It's not
Let
that
it roll.
hard.
Here we go.
She was an adult. She went missing. The unscrupulous PI was, I thought, trolling the family, but it doesn't even sound like he was in communications with the family at all. Seems like he set up some burner accounts and made it appear online that he was in these communications. Well, what had happened is she was found. And so he went on and claimed responsibility for finding her. Nobody forced him to do that. I didn't know anything about this case. I'm just on X like everybody else. And then all of a sudden, people are throwing, I guess, communicating with her family and friends and realized that this unscrupulous PI had literally nothing to do with her case and had nothing to do with.
Even though he proved on his Twitter that he put the shit on his Twitter. We already showed it.
With her finding, yet he's taking responsibility of finding her publicly and made those statements. And then he gets caught by all these people that I don't even know. I mean, they're just people that realize that he's an unscrupulous person. He is manufacturing stuff. Like, people have eyeballs, they have brain cells, and they realize something ain't right with this guy. So these people on X, which
No, Beth, it's just you and your people, the ones you fucking talk to, the ones you associate with daily. Your little hate campaign against SF isn't going to work.
I don't go there. I go there. I think I post a couple things. I read a couple things, but mostly I just post about, the updates on Sebastian. Go look at my account. I mean, it's really just posting about Sebastian's like updates, little written like article type things I do, and then just advertising my videos of my live streams that I'm doing over here on YouTube. But I don't really, I mean, I read stuff, you know, I subscribe to people, so I read stuff, like stuff, you know, the normal things that we do on social media. You know, you go through it, you see the notifications, you go through the notifications, like ha ha ha, you know, whatever. But I'm not married to X. I'm not on X all the time. I don't know these people on X that follow me. I'm very thankful for their subscription. You know, I'm happy that they're followers of me. We've reached over 8,000 subscribers on X. I'm very fortunate and blessed to have those numbers and have large numbers. You know, they're not the highest numbers on all platforms, but we have a good placement on just about every social media platform and that's out there. And there's new ones coming aboard all the time. And believe it or not, we set up accounts on those social media places as well, in case they do start getting you know, more people involved, and then we'll be over there. Good morning, Seth. I hope you're doing well today. But this is not the kicker when it comes to this lady missing. I never covered the case. We didn't even cover, like, in the 5-minute intro going into any of my lives. I don't know who this Laura lady is. Never covered her. Don't know who she is. Never, you know, looked in. I mean, I've had to look in the last 24 hours to find out what's going on, because this unscrupulous PI is now blaming me because he lied to the whole world and went so far as to say that he picked her up from the hospital and took her home. And people reached out to the family, and it's like, no, nobody drove her home. The hospital drove her home.
She says nobody drove her home. The hospital drove her home. Well, that would mean somebody drove her the fuck home. And like I said, SF already put these out, so she's trying to run with her own fucking narrative here. And another thing is, too, she got caught, in my opinion, she got caught trolling underneath that fucking Mama Three Boys account, because that's what she was reading out of the chat. She was reading off that fucking bitch's comments, which, in my opinion, is one of her troll accounts. That same troll account was talking shit conveniently about me, about Clue, about SF. Come on, man.
She didn't realize people were looking for her. She was in the hospital, and she came home all on her own. So somehow, because he lied about the situation, now he's trying to say that I manufactured these accounts on Twitter, which, again, I'm not that invested in Twitter. I don't.
Yeah, in my opinion, you did. You on Twitter and on YouTube.
Her saying,
Twitter, let alone to create.
Her saying that all she does on Twitter is post about Sebastian. Bull fucking shit.
Right.
She used to live stream on Twitter.
She's forever picking fights with people on Twitter. Constantly.
One of the many lines.
The only place I have multiple accounts on is Facebook. And that was for my political days, because we kept going to Facebook jail. And if you didn't have 10 freaking accounts, you couldn't talk. You know.
So she admitted to have 10 freaking Facebook accounts. I'm sure she probably has, in my opinion, 10 fucking YouTube accounts.
Right.
And all SF did, I mean, it was like the royal we, the collective we, everyone who had looked for her. We found her. Like, we did it. Like, when my high school wrestling team does something great, I say, we did it. I'm 52 years old. I'm not on the high school wrestling team. Like, that's just stupid. People talk like that. It's just an expression.
Well, Betty damn well knows that, because she always uses we here at the Bullhorn Betty channel. We,
Right.
when she refers to herself, because it's her and Bullhorn Betty.
I just can't believe people still watch her.
They watch her because they either have a confirmation bias, so they watch anyone that agrees with their opinions, including her, or they just want to see her crash and burn and her life go into a complete toilet. And
Yeah.
that's why people watch her. Or are there some people that just want to see like a shit show? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Well, all of the above would be great if it would just fucking happen.
When you watch her, it's literally a shit show. Right, Angelica? We lost today. You're not on Newcastle, but we lost today.
Yeah.
I mean, and she royal wees herself every other sentence.
I think it's the reason why she attacks SF so hard is the same way she attacks Queen, because anyone that challenges her opinion, she considers them like people trying to destroy her.
Right.
Like, because she has such a thin facade, because she has to pretend that she's this professional and she's like this big time journalist and she does all this research. And the fact is that she's worried that people will start to see through her like thin facade and call her out, that she is nothing special. And she's worried that once that happens, her income will drop because people will not want to watch her, because people don't usually watch her for her personality. They watch her because she's abrasive and she is, she claims to be this person that's willing to do anything, and she's educated and she knows what she's doing. But the truth of the matter is that that's why she sees anyone that questions her or laughs at her as a threat to her actual survival, her income.
It's the same reason why she goes live when Burnt Toast goes live.
Yeah, she thinks like that's gonna help, but generally the audience is not gonna watch her. They're going to watch, people that are, they're gonna watch Burnt Toast, not her.
Well, everybody loves a train wreck. Come on, nobody loves a train wreck.
I think it's kind of a toss-up. I think the times that she goes live when Toasty does is, I think most of the time she just hangs out in there and watches with us. I think when she sees her members in there chatting is when she goes live, because she pulls them away from the truth.
Yeah, she doesn't want people to see.
She real it's like I made a comment at Nonsenses the other day. For her next trick, she's going to dye herself silver and mummify in her own bedroom. She wants to be their god. She is a cult leader. She controls their access to reality. She tells them that she is the only one who knows the truth. She controls their minds, their pocketbooks, their everything. She's really freaking scary. And if she had half a brain, she'd be dangerous.
Well, I mean, if she had half a brain, she'd be fucking terrible. Having like a $400,000 fucking legal fund and all this stuff. But the fact is that she's incompetent, and she's also going to face possibly going to jail for her incompetence. So, it is what it is. She's not gonna be too happy. Her followers will watch her. Yeah, that's true. Let me see. Watch to see what they run into it. Like a cult leader. Yeah. So generally, I would say, she is like a cult leader. I kind of agree, but I also think that she's, I don't know, too incompetent to be. She's not charismatic as a cult leader. She's kind of like the fucking Nyx of the cult leader without the powers, like the Lord of Illusions or something like that. That movie. And Nyx is like the villain. He was like the cult leader, but he's like not very charismatic, cool, or anything. Just saying. If you don't know the movie, it's a great movie. It's the same author of, Hellraiser.
And dolls and stuff, I did misspeak. You are right. She is dangerous. If she had half a brain, she would be dangerous on a global scale. Now she's dangerous on a small one. But she is dangerous because she's off the hook completely.
If she only had a brain.
She'd take it out and play with it.
right, guys, check the back chat. Okay, we're gonna all simultaneously leave now because Queen's not here. We're all gonna
Why?
simultaneously. I'm joking.
Again, I didn't get a laugh.
You can
God.
leave. I'm not leaving. You can leave.
I'm joking.
I don't have any pills to take to blame it on. Damn it, I'm off all my
Listen.
meds.
Okay, I'm gonna state read the back chat and we'll all just simultaneously leave and then.
Oh, sorry. I get what you're saying now. Sorry. Slow on the uptake today. Apologize. Right? 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I just did that.
We all don't go.
Yeah, I just did that to try to get rid of voices from the panel. I knew she would not be back. No, I'm joking.
I am not above simultaneous tight shots on middle fingers, though. Especially with Betty on the screen.
I know I am not. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if we play more of this. Thanks, Dog Mom. Who's Dog Mom? Who are you talking to, Cheesy, in the chat?
She laughed because when you said if I only had a brain, I said I'd take it out and play with it. You guys didn't even laugh again. And she said she laughed. So I was like, thank you. I thought that was
What
funny.
you said, so now I know what you said. I'll laugh at it now. I didn't.
All right, we ready? Don't quit your J job, Cheesy. Don't quit your J job. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready.
So those are all related to politics. I don't even have. I've got one account, maybe 2 accounts on Facebook for. I have my private account, and I have my Bullhorn Betty account on Facebook. Do I have other accounts that I could convert if I wanted to troll? Yeah, I do, but it's on Facebook. So long story short, sorry guys, I'm drinking milk. It always does something to my throat when I drink milk. Long story short is I don't know who this lady is. I've never covered her case.
Well, stop drinking
I've never
milk.
talked about her. The only thing I've ever talked about when it comes to the man that allegedly found her is how he's an unscrupulous PI and lies about everything. And once again, he lied to the public and said this. Well, it wasn't me that found out. It was people that have been following him that think he's a complete utter D-bag. And they're the ones that uncovered this truth. It wasn't even me. I can't even take responsibility for this because I don't watch his account. The only time I see his name is when he's posting for somebody else because I have him blocked. So I don't go over there. He doesn't come over to my channel. But occasionally
You don't have him blocked.
like to people like to, send me stuff. So I read it, right? Somebody sent me this to my email. And let me just tell you, unscrupulous PI, the only flop at life is you, because at least I've never been caught lying. People say I lie, but I've never been caught lying, okay?
Oh, you fucking lying McLiarson living in McLiarville, McLiar ever.
Wow, she's got jokes.
Fuck? She's the biggest fucking liar on this goddamn platform. What the fuck is she talking about?
That's why
What's
she
that
has
song?
no pants. They all burned up.
What's
Right,
that song?
liar,
If
liar,
your lips are
pants
moving,
on
you're
fire.
lying.
Ain't got a pair the first. Lied so much you burnt up every single pair.
The
Man.
judge called her a liar while she was sitting on the stand in front of him.
Right. She most definitely is a liar.
This was really, really bad. This is what he writes. Now, I want you guys to remember, never covered the case. You guys are here with me every single blessed day. Chronic flop at life, Andra Griffin, a.k.a. Bullhorn Betty, thought she had a gotcha moment this morning accusing me of fraud. I've never accused this man. These are other people on X, and he blames me. This guy is so messed up in the head, it's not even funny. So he's calling me a flop at life, but nobody's more of a flop at life than a middle-aged man having to lie about his accolades. That's a flop at life, okay? Thought she had a gotcha moment accusing me of fraud. I've never accused him. I mean, he is a fraud. I accused him of fraud in the past, but not related to this. I don't know this lady. I've never covered this case. So using a burner account, she engaged in a back and forth with a TikTok account she claimed to belong to family of a missing person. And he's talking about a TikTok account. Do you know how often I'm on TikTok? Like, I'm barely even there. I'm on X more than I'm on TikTok. I think I made a video, a few days ago? I think before that, it was over a week ago. And before that, it was 2 weeks before that. You can ask anybody on here that's on TikTok that has sent me a message. How often do I communicate on TikTok? I don't. So all of my people that follow me know that this is a damn lie because they know how often I'm on TikTok, which is few and far between. I've only been popping in there because we're getting close to January 19th. Hardly ever on TikTok. Right. You guys can go through my videos because every single video I do on TikTok, I download it and put it in my video.
And you lie because you fucking take your videos out. You liar. You've deleted shit. You've taken shit off of here. Stop that right now.
Section of YouTube.
You
So
go to Playboy
2 months
and see all the
ago,
shit you've deleted.
Not 2 months ago, she's bragging about the millions and millions and millions of views she gets on TikTok and how big she's getting. We all know how much time she spends over there.
Right.
Right.
If you guys would like to know my TikTok activity, please go there. And it's not in question. I wasn't on TikTok at all. Didn't even create a video. So he's saying I engaged in this. And by the way, I have 3 accounts on TikTok: Bullhorn Betty Backup, and Betty for President. Bullhorn.
Those are the 3 accounts you want us to know about. What about the ones you don't want us to know about, though?
And Bullhorn Betty for president, that's when I would move to Canada.
Holy fuck no. Ain't no way.
Bullhorn Betty for President, which is a political account. 3 accounts. 3. That's it. 2. 1 is monetized, 1 is almost monetized, and the other.
So, admittedly, you have 10 accounts on Facebook, 3 accounts on TikTok. You claim you don't have any on YouTube, which we know, and I'm telling you right now, I know that you're lying.
Yeah.
Because you got 2 fucking YouTube accounts. So you have
3.
Fucking right. Well, 2 or 3 that are actually monetized that you have, like, that are yours. So that's a fucking lie, for 1. And for 2, what about all the accounts we don't know about?
Other one probably will never get monetized. 3 accounts. And they all are tagged Bullhorn Betty. Every last one of them. Why? Because I love my name. I love the brand of Bullhorn Betty. I love what Bullhorn Betty represents. I'm not going to be, I pride myself of not being a sneaky person that has to use these stock accounts. I pride myself of that.
Another lie.
I don't ever have to do that. When I go in people's room and they get cussed out, they're getting cussed out by Bullhorn Betty. And it's going to say,
Lie. That's only when you want them to know it's you.
Bullhorn Betty. Because I want people to know when I come in and I have a problem, that I have a problem. I'm not going to hide behind a freaking account. If I got.
Yeah, you do. Most of the time you hide behind an account and then you'll go on your channel and talk shit so nobody else can get back to you. They got to go on their channel. You don't hold an open panel. You don't let people come up. You don't go on other people's panels. You say the shit under stock accounts and then you go repeat it on your fucking channel as if you haven't know it for a fact. We've seen it done. You just fucking did it, in my opinion, with the mom of 3 boys bullshit. Or mom of 3 kids, or whatever the fuck it is your bullshit ass account is. Because in my opinion, you're trying to troll me, bitch.
Got a problem. Bullhorn Betty's going to let you know she's got a problem. She's not going to sit.
No, you won't, because you're a pussy.
There and be freaking sleazy and have all these damn accounts and try to backdoor something. When I come for you, right? Right like this, right?
Nope, not like that. You'll do it in a lawsuit with lies and bullshit, and you'll file a frivolous motherfucking lawsuit quick as hell. That's what you'll do. In my opinion, you hide behind fake ass accounts. You make this shit up, and then you fucking go to your channel and you spout it the fuck out and spew it the fuck off. Where no one can confront you with your bullshit lies and your fucking little shit stories.
She's got a sock farm. She uses her own socks to farm her own content to support herself.
In my opinion, that's exactly what she does. Yep.
I was just trying to figure out what that would be called. I was trying to figure out if that was a pasture farm or what, but it's a sock farm. Thank you, Bree.
You're welcome.
It's exactly what she does.
Logically, legally, or whatever. I don't hide shit.
Oh, bullshit. Who the fuck are you trying to sell this to, for one? That's what I want to know. Even your own fucking subscribers know your ass fucking lies. I don't know who you trying to lie to, like, right now. What the fuck are you doing? You're on a whole ass fucking roll. Look how vile you was yesterday. What the fuck?
None. So, let's keep reading this. This Hot Mess Express, this whole entire lie. Now, mind you,
we're watching a Hot Mess Express right now in front of our face. Holy shit.
This is a man that told everybody he found her, picked her up from the hospital, and took her home. Now he's trying to say that I fraudulently had a back and forth with people on TikTok.
No, that's not what he said. That's not what I said. We said, in our opinion, you are under that fake account because all it goes after is SF, Clue, and me. Most of the time, it's us 3, and they happen to use unscrupulous PI a lot, whale lips a lot, the same fucking verbiage that you use, conveniently.
pretending to be this
There's
girl's
2
family.
accounts on X that I have gotten into it with hardcore over and over and over again. One of which the screen name plays into something Betty has said about herself in the past. I think they're both her too. And they've both been coming up a lot here lately.
However, once again, it was Bullhorn Betty herself who was exposed as this fraud. How was I exposed? Even the stuff he put on here is no receipts. He's trying to say, first of all, he's trying to imply I have naked photos of me. I can promise you, at 45 years, this girl has never been imaged in the nude at all. There's only been a few occasions, because back when I was growing up, it was.
Did you hear that? She says never, then she said only a few occasions.
He's trying to say, first of all, he's trying to imply I have naked photos of me. I can promise you, at 45 years, this girl has never been imaged in the nude at all. There's only been a few occasions, because back when I was growing up, it was not illegal to take pictures of your kids running around naked in a sprinkler. So there's multiple pictures of me running around.
I mean, if your kids are outside playing, why the fuck would it be illegal to take a picture of them? 95% of the time, they're in a fucking swimming suit if they're outside running in a sprinkler.
She just said naked.
Why are
running in a sprinkler?
Why would you be outside naked running in a fucking sprinkler anyways? Your parents should have you dressed. But it does happen. Kids, babies have fucking, they spill on themselves. They go, you know what I'm saying? Fucks. I mean,
my mom said that I was always running outside naked. She had to go and get me all the time.
If you're an infant, I'm just saying, toddlers do that shit too. Yes, they do. They're quick too. That's what I'm saying. I mean, most of the time, parents try to have their kids dressed. I mean, they try to have a swimsuit on or try to have them dressed. Things happen. They spill. They take them off. They fucking use the bathroom in them. That, you know what I mean?
Did I? Yeah. I mean, I'm a little baked already, but did I miss the left turn at Albuquerque where all of a sudden we're talking about naked baby pictures?
Right. Well, she spoke really fast because she said that back then it wasn't illegal to take pictures of your child when they were naked running through a sprinkler. That's what she said.
Oh, I'm totally missed all that illegal. So he says, hold on. She starts out with,
he put on here is no receipts. He's trying to say, first of all, he's trying to imply I have naked photos of me.
He's trying to imply I have naked photos of me. Where the fuck did SF, where did he imply that at? On Twitter? Is that what she's saying? Because I didn't see anything like that on Twitter.
I don't remember him ever saying anything like that.
Why the fuck would he? He said she's a flop at life. And it's this type of dumb shit right here that she's trying to pull.
Is she trying to defend? Is she trying to defend sending somebody some ramen nudes and saying it's a baby picture?
I have no fucking idea what she's talking about, to be honest.
Maybe turn the captions on so we can read her while we're also listening to her.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know how the fuck she went from naked pictures to naked from. What the fuck? How the fuck?
I can promise you, at 45 years, this girl has never been imaged in the nude at all. There's only been a few.
And then, okay, so this girl has never been imaged in the nude at all.
Maybe because he said, I know he has said something about no pants. Because recently she's always been on camera with no pants on. Maybe that's what she's talking about.
Possibly.
Because I remember one of his posts, he did say something about her being a flop at life and something and no pants.
I'm looking through his stuff right now. I don't see it anywhere in here.
Well, if she doesn't want people making fun of her not wearing pants, maybe she should wear some damn pants.
Right?
Just a thought.
Or keep her camera up.
When you're vertical, it shows an extra 6 inches that you can't see on the screen.
Right.
Move it up.
I think I do remember him having in a Twitter post though, or a reply or something about no pants. But he wasn't calling her naked. He just said that she had no pants on, because that's a ongoing joke that we're talking about her with. So
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
remember
'cause
him.
I'm not seeing any posts that he made anywhere where he is implying that she's got naked photos. It just says, so it says chronic flop at life. Angel Griffin, aka Bullhorn Betty, thought she had a gotcha moment this morning, accusing me of fraud in a missing persons case. Using a burner account, she engaged in a back and forth with a TikTok account she claimed belonged to the family of the missing person. However, once again, it was Bullhorn Betty herself who was exposed as the fraud. That account is neither family nor a friend of the missing person. It is her and her fellow fraudsters fabricating their narrative. She alleges that I was not hired for the case, claiming that I only created a flyer, waited for the missing person until she was found, and then took credit. Furthermore, she asserts that my tweet stating I left the missing person in the care of someone close to her and that her mother had spoken to me was false and fabricated. Her fellow fraud, mom of 3 girls, joins in, claiming she has information directly from the family proving I lied. To provide receipts and prove what a detriment to the community this flop at life truly is, I've attached screenshots from my body cam footage showing me leaving the missing person in the care of someone close to her, as well as a portion of my text conversation with her mother. Andra, what exactly have you done to benefit this community? And then there's screenshots.
Well, it doesn't really talk about no pants in that.
Yeah, it doesn't talk about any alleged naked photos anywhere, nothing. So what the fuck is she talking about?
And why does she take it to childhood? That
She
is
goes
so
straight
weird.
from, naked photos allegedly of herself, and then goes straight into children in a sprinkler naked. I don't know how the fuck she got from that post from SETH to running through a sprinkler naked. I don't understand how the fuck that even happened.
Well, here we go. Because it says there's only been a few occasions, and it's what she says next that is where she turns the corner.
Occasions, because back when I was growing up, it was not illegal to take pictures of your kids running around naked in a sprinkler. So there's multiple pictures of me running around in a sprinkler, butt ass naked. And the only people that possess those images, let me tell you, are my mommy and daddy. So I'm sorry. Out of all the craziness I have done in my life, ain't no images of it. Just saying. And if there were images of it, I'd probably have a lot more of those little charges that you guys like to say are really charges. No, they're not. They're charges, but they're not convictions. Why? Because there was no evidence of a crime. Most of those were me protecting myself from a crazy.
Wow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, when we're back at the same point in the block we were when we turned the corner. Look at that. She made full circle.
And I have whiplash.
My God.
Boyfriend. Either way, you touch me, I'm putting you on your knees. That's how we roll. Keep your hands off me. We won't have no problems, right? We don't have no problems. You don't put your hands on me. That's the problem people don't understand. Now, however, once again, I am exposed as this fraud for an account that I didn't create. A case.
In one of those pictures of the charges that aren't really charges, but were really charges, but just weren't convictions, didn't she literally have no pants on?
Went to the police report.
Yeah.
She was also marked dirty on a couple of those.
Filthy. They said she was filthy.
My God, this woman's brain just. I need another bowl. I need another bowl.
Yeah, this shit's wild.
I never even covered, and a person that I never even called out. These are other people on X. I've never called them out. I'm just picking it up and laughing about it because he got caught yet again lying in a major way. And not only that, it's gone viral. Like him doing this, like everybody is talking about this. Like this guy is just put a nail in his coffin, I truly believe. But I digress. But all of a sudden it's my fault when I didn't even cover the case. I'm not that invested in it. Whatever. So that account is neither a family nor a friend of a missing person. It's hers and her fellow fraudsters fabricating narrative. My fellow fraudsters, I want you guys to raise your hand if you've ever reached out to me and asked me to call you and I never called you back. Raise your hand in this chat room. Raise your hand if you guys have reached out to me and asked me to please call you and I've never called you back. Because I know I do it a lot. People want to talk to me about this, want to talk to me. Seth, you don't count. So my fellow fraudsters, if I have fellow fraudsters.
She said her fellow fraudsters. Shit, we know you ain't got to say that again. We already know what time it is. You ain't got to say it again, baby. Your fellow fraudsters. And she said, Seth, you don't count. Yeah, because we know you talk to him all the time.
Well, he just called Seth a fraudster, my fellow fraudster. She said, Seth, you don't count.
Line on that.
Tony, Brittany, Nick. She just ratted them all out.
She just called Seth my fellow fraudster.
Or told him he's not good enough at the fraud to be one yet. One or the other.
My fellow fraudster, Seth, you don't count. What a fucking idiot.
I would have to communicate with these people. And all of you people that have been reaching out to me for years, asking me to call you, how many times have I actually called? I like to communicate in email. Why? Because I don't like taking notes over the phone. I like having something that I can search in my system if I need to find certain information instead of relying on my brain. So this idea that I'm communicating with people and anybody that has communicated with me, have we been corrupt? Have I been trying to say, hey, go over here and do this. If you do this, this will happen. All of you people in here write me on a daily basis. How nefarious have I been with you in my communications? I would like to know. Because most of my communications with you are surrounding critical information related to Sebastian and Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers only. There's been no behind the scenes. There's been none of that. We've got multiple people that can stand on that fact right here, right now, in this case, that there is not a scintilla of supporting information. And he once again, says all of this, makes some salacious allegations against me without one supporting document. I would like you to go over and check it out because he did add some documents, but I want you to look at those documents and tell me how that justifies the statement above it. She alleges that I was not hired for the case, claiming I only created the fly. When did I say any of this? I would like anybody to say, when did I say any of this? This man is literally putting words I've never spoken out of my mouth in my mouth and blaming me for this bullshit that I didn't create. He did. So you guys watch me. You're my audience. If I'm going to allege something, aren't I alleging it to you? Wouldn't I be alleging it to you? So apparently, raise your hands if you guys ever heard me
I can figure this out.
She alleges that I was not hired for the case. What case? I didn't cover this case. I don't know who you've been hired for. Never said anything, right? She's claiming. So I think this is all the stuff he has done in this case. I think he truly was not hired for this case.
This is the conversation between the sock accounts that he's recounting. That's what he's talking about. So that's when she said it. She said it as the sock account, not as herself.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's fucking getting her sock accounts confused, to be honest with you. So you might be right there. You might be right, Brianna. She might be getting her accounts confused because she's fucking too busy, too busy with that.
And I'm pretty sure that she has said that all he did was print a flyer and then claim credit. Pretty sure she did say that.
Yeah. Let me see. Someone triggered all poor little tick or Betty. Let me see. How do you all wear earbuds? Oh my God, she's making my phone shake through the speaker. I usually hang the earphones off my ears when she's screaming into the camera. She sounds like if she sounds like if a cat was being skinned alive and screaming at you. That's what her voice sounds like. It is quite horrible. It's terrible, actually. I honestly think I wonder why even people watch her, because she has this horrible like anger. She doesn't talk cool and collective. She doesn't actually restate things and as facts and stuff like that. She's just kind of like a loser. And it just screams into the fucking camera.
Isn't there a song about the lonesome loser?
I don't know about that song. She's
I don't
definitely a
wear
loser.
earbuds.
I know you wear probably you just use your phone and just talk into the phone. Probably.
I do.
Yep.
I have over ear.
Yep. Tim, she just threw her audience under the bus. Yeah, well, that too. That's how it is.
I was an AM radio DJ in the 90s. I absolutely know the lonesome loser.
Can we kick Brianna? We need to get this lady off the panel. We need to get rid of this lady.
People like her. Shush.
Yeah, that's the problem. We got a problem here, guys. We need to kick Brianna. She's just
I love you, BTM.
No, I despise you. Did her subs not hear her yesterday accuse SF? She did the whole live. I think mostly her audience don't give a shit to actually call her out. She's kind of picked out anyone that has the memory of not a goldfish, and she's kicked them out. So she only has people that have a memory of like less than 24 hours to be in her audience now. And that's pretty much it. Tim, no. Yes, we are going to kick her. Her subs choose to ignore the truth. Her subs choose to have confirmation bias because they believe that they truly believe. Did Tim here at Laura Lounge yet? Yeah, I've heard. They truly believe that she is like telling the truth, and she believes that Chris and Katie are absolutely guilty, and anything that happens to them is justifiable in their minds. So.
Oh, sleepy time. Ouch.
Bets is the Temu version of AOC for YouTube. Well, that's your opinion. Let me see. I can't get into politics here. Her subs are just as sick and evil as she is. Yeah.
Read Sleepy Time's super chat.
Snoozy Poon, Sleepy Time T. When she says she's not the kind of Christian, she's just saying she's become a crystal. Methodist hitting the... Oh, I can't read that. No. Fucking... No, I can't read that.
Ouch!
I can't read that. Sorry. Well, dang, it wanted to hear your response. Yeah, I just don't want to read that because there's current litigation, and I'm not going to read things like that. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. I did not think about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Well, dang it.
But people are saying that and I was thinking this, everybody that reviewed her morning stream from yesterday, all of these things that SF is recounting, she said in that stream yesterday morning. So they came out her mouth in a live in front of all these people she's currently said, I never said that to.
Yeah, well, she's often just this big liar because she really just wants to, she just says anything at this point. You know what I mean? I think she just wants to lie as much as possible just to keep up the illusion that everything's okay. You know what I mean? I think that's where she's at right now.
That's one of the things that makes her a lol call.
You think?
Yep.
And the lonesome loser.
One among many.
You might be right. I mean, like, she's just very much, in my opinion, a person that is just says anything to just try to go at that person, even if it's a lie, because she believes that, like, and then she's like, sue me, SF. Well, he is currently. He's doing an anti-slap, and that is basically a fucking lawsuit, and he might personally sue you personally in litigation. So I don't know if this is like a brilliant idea, but okay. I hope that works out for you, but I don't think it's going to work out for you. I think what's going to happen is that you're going to basically lose that case badly, and then you're going to lose another case badly, and you're just going to spiral out of control, and you're going to make more mistakes, and you might go to jail.
I miss the confidence that I had in August, where that will go to jail is now may go to jail.
Well, no, I think there's a good chance of that because, you know, the detective, you know, I think that they're building a case. I think that's why Kristen and Katie Proplet and everyone's really quiet because they want her to go into court. And then when she goes into court, she's not gonna, what is her defense gonna be when she goes into court?
I did it cuz.
Yeah, her defense is like, really, what's her defense? Like, think about it. Let's just realistically sit here and think about what's her defense. Well, what's her defense when she goes into court? The violation stated that she basically was supposed to not mention them. She continues to mention them. And now she's in a position where she's going to court right now for violation of it. And she has not stopped. So it's like, what is her defense? What type of defense an attorney is going to make? There isn't a defense. So then basically all she has to do is basically hope the judge doesn't throw the book at her. But the problem is that she has shown no regards to respecting the opinion of the judge. So yeah, there's a good chance that she's going to get hit and she's going to jail. And that's the whole situation right now. And anyone that thinks otherwise, I mean, I think there's a possibility that she might not go to jail, but I do think like that's very small possibility because I think she has made too many she's gone too far. If it was just a statement that she stated like once or twice here and there, then I think like she might have a chance for the judge to show mercy to her. But the judge, I don't think is going to show mercy to her because she's violated the order. She's continued to violate the order. I think the detective down there is probably building their case. So when she goes into court, she's not going to have a great excuse of like, well, you know, this is freedom of speech and stuff like that and all this bullshit. She's going to be in a very bad position. And I think she doesn't quite understand. I don't think people realize that she's in a very, very bad position right now. And when she goes into court, it's not going to be good. It's just my opinion, but we'll see.
I'm getting impatient in my old age. Every time I think, well, she can't go any lower, she does. And she just keeps getting away with it over and over. And the more she goes and the further she goes and the deeper she goes, the more she's convinced that she's going to get away with it. So the further she goes, and it just keeps getting pushed off and pushed off. And I'm just getting too old. I want her in jail before I die. And she's younger than me.
I mean, the justice system doesn't work that way. They have to, you know, like even though we're sitting here and we think that she broke the violation, all that stuff, violated the order, they still need to build, they still got to wait for the trial. They got to give her all the rights as anyone else, and then when she goes in there, I think she's going to exhaust her prolonging eventually. I don't think they're going to grant it again. They already granted it twice. And I think at this time that she's going to walk in there and it's not going to be good. Beat Tim, she broke the PO big time. She's threatened KP yesterday and night before. It was horrible. Yeah, and I think those are being collected and probably tossed to the detective. I think everything she says is probably being reported to the detective by Chris and Katie. And I think they're building when they walk into that courtroom and she says that, it's freedom of speech. And they're going to have clip after clip of her clip of violations. She's going to have no defense for it. And then the judge is going to throw the book at her. That's what I think it is. You know, the more she sits outside, the more she's violating, and that stuff's going to just add up eventually.
And don't get me wrong, B. Tim. I know the process is going the way it needs to go. I know the way the justice system works. I know the wheels turn slow. I'm just too old for this shit.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but I just think that's how it goes. I mean, Dolly Vision, I mean, he got off because, you know, about that, but he's postponed it as well. It's just a tactic these guys use a lot of times, you know. It sometimes works, sure, but in her case, the difference is Dolly didn't continue to violate. Like, he didn't say, I'm going to go after Eileen and assault her again. You know what I mean? He just said, just went about his day and just continued doing his thing and avoided her. You know what I mean? And I think that's the key difference here in the cases. One is, you know, stop doing the stupid shit. And probably the judge might have made an example of him, but it would have been a lot less likely. And this one is not stopping. She's continuously violating the orders, and she's going to be in a bad situation when that time comes. She's not going to be too happy about the decision. And I think she's kind of like already telling her audience kind of like, hey, there's a good chance I might go to jail. You know? I don't know. It's up to you. It's what your thoughts are. Let me see. I just hope something happens before she crosses the line. I think so. There will be. She pisses a lot of people off. One day she is going to push and push and push. You know what? That's a lot of situations. And that's the thing. Like, even if she does get off on this, she's going to get emboldened to do something worse. And eventually she's going to cross that line, which it's going to be worse. Turtle Boy is an example. The guy was pushing and pushing and pushing against people and doing all harassment. And eventually he pushed it too much. And guess what? They arrested him. And now he has to basically beg people, all his fans, for money. He's had to raise $450,000 for his defense, hire 2 attorneys to the hopes and deal with possibly another year of litigation in the hopes that he doesn't do 100 years in jail. You know what I mean? Like, and if he didn't have that support, he would be absolutely screwed. He would be completely and utterly screwed. But Betty doesn't even have that support. She doesn't even have 1/10 of that support. She can't raise $5,000 in 4 months. So she's dealing with a case where she's going to have to pay her attorney to go in there to argue for her. If she doesn't have an attorney, she doesn't meet the threshold for them to appoint an attorney. So what's going to happen is that she's going to go in there. She's going to try to argue her ridiculous case that she wasn't properly served. You know, and say, well, I had no idea about this. But, well, you have an idea about it now. You've had an idea about it because you've been properly served and you're continuously doing, you know, live streams about it. So, yeah, she only has an appeal attorney. So she's going to go in there with no attorney to go in front of a judge who she insulted the guy's kid. And she's going to pretend that that's going to be good. And she's going to save her ass with that. I don't think it's going to save her ass. I think she's in deep, deep shit, in my opinion. I think she's in absolute real trouble. I don't know. Let me see. Or she's going to be out with her Don Bullhorn or someone. Give her. No, I don't know. I mean, like, listen, you never know. With these types of cases, it's you're dealing with highly emotional people, and you might actually come across someone that might do something like that. Like, you're dealing with people's lives. That's what I think, like, Store Lounge doesn't realize. He doesn't quite understand that this is not a cold case. This is not a case where, like, it's 20 years old and there's not, like, high-stake emotional impacts to it. This is an open case where your statements can be used to hurt people in a situation like this. And you're also dealing with the possibility of you being sued. Like, you basically said, you just put blood in the water and said, I have lots of money and I don't do research. 2 favorite words of an attorney for a defamation case. Probably the 2 most favorite words an attorney will ever hear, besides, winning, But, like, yeah, you're in a situation, and it's a lot of arrogance these people have. They never admit that they're wrong. They don't want to actually admit that they have shortcomings, because if they do, it removes the facade that they are this perfect content creator and they're smart. And the truth of the matter is, they're not qualified to really talk about in like the way they're talking about it. They're not like, they're on a panel where there's people talking about their opinions. These people act like authority figures that actually know what the hell, like they have like real deep knowledge. You got the deceptive detective that claims to be an attorney, but doesn't want to actually tell us his name so we can look up him being an attorney. So that's a little odd. You got Betster here, who claimed for years to be a lawyer or worked with a lawyer or worked with a judge or worked with someone, had this legal background. She's so smart. Meanwhile, she barely can spell. She has no clue what she's doing, and she's an idiot. Then you got Snore Lounge, who got his, I don't know, master's or whatever the fuck in medieval history, and somehow thinks he's going to be smarter than people that, you know, detect deception, and also, you know, detectives, actual detectives that have actually worked a case. And they're like scratching their head wondering what's the situation, and they think everything's a little weird. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, Heartland. This BHB is in a solitary confinement cell waiting for her just wait. Right, BTM? I would pay to see a CO do the jail fit. Nah. It's just this. I think what her punishment's going to be, honestly, is her not being on the internet. I think that would be her main punishment. I don't even think jail would be like that. I don't even think her being in a cell, if she had the internet, she'd be more than happy to be in jail. I think her having her internet taken away is probably a big punishment that will be to her. Joe Pupwick, I don't know if she realizes that, especially if her argument's going to be like, I wasn't properly served. If her argument is, I'm not properly served, well, now you're served. You know what you're not supposed to do, and they can just...
All right, look, I dropped a video. I dropped this video just so we can play it for you.
Okay. All right.
Look, this is for you, B. This is for you, B Thug. This is where he comes in and starts talking shit to you last night. We gotta put shitbag flop at life on hold real quick. The criminal flop at life. Let's put her on
Beat
hold.
him. Come on, my guy.
Real quick. Hold on. All right, you ready for this? Beat him.
Beat him. Come on, my guy. I remember who it was. Don't be weird. I don't do drama. You're making me do drama right now, and I don't like it.
You did throw rocks. You did get into the drama arena yourself when you started talking about another man's penis and talking about how much you hate him. You're not stating it as like a true crime, just neutral like Grizzly or something like that, to be honest with you. You have to be fair about that.
I did do that. I didn't make fun of him until last night. Well, actually, I made fun of him a little bit the week before, but didn't make fun of him until last night about the truck and the penis thing.
That it comes into play that you talk about Chris's penis and you think that's acceptable in a child's missing case.
That's not in the documentary. That is in the live cry about it.
Notice
how Grant's really egging Chris on to try and get him to react, okay? It was.
But he's not going to react. That is a childish move to make. If you want to speak to the man, just talk to him. No, he won't.
I tried.
Seth
I've invited him on the
would
show
do something like
times.
that. But because he won't come on your program, you're going to throw a temper tantrum and talk about his penis.
I'm not going to.
Is it because you've got a micro penis, or am I just guessing here?
It really is.
I don't care if you think it is. That's your opinion.
Stop. The police have not said there was no foul play. That is an outright lie.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
March. That is
Sorry,
an outright
Rowan.
lie. It is an outright lie.
He says the parents continue to fully cooperate.
Any evidence of foul play? We have not cleared anyone, but we have absolutely no evidence to support foul play.
Boom.
Well,
Yeah.
then.
The exact wording is authorities do not rule out foul play. So they don't, it's, they didn't say it was foul play. They basically have no clue. It's an open investigation. But,
And there was another interview with Craddock who said, we don't have any evidence of something about the parents. They don't have any, nothing supports the parents and foul play. Or no foul play on behalf of the parents or something like that.
Here's
I don't know the
videos
exact
in the
wording,
chat.
but that's
Make
what it
sure
was.
The videos in the chat. Make sure you guys go like it and comment on it. We'll push it.
yeah, bro, all that was missing. He just did like the whole, like the wrestler stare into the camera. Like, I just like calling me out. All was missing was like him just tearing his shirt off. I want you, just challenging me into a wrestling match or something. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
It's not a criminal investigation, Liza. Nick took that back almost immediately.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, like the guy has jumped into the arena of drama. He's literally stated he wanted to troll the parent of a missing child to get on his show. That's drama. That's what Laura did. Laura literally did that to another case where she tried to see if they can get them on her show by, you know, seeing if she can hire her for dog sitting services or something like that. Let me see. Versus Laura Lounge. Into the Octagon. B10 versus Laura Lounge. Oh my God. I don't get it. Like a lot of people just, I don't know. I get a lot of people pissed off at me though. Very interesting. Probably because I actually speak the fucking truth. I mean, it's not my fault. I mean, just acknowledge the fact that you are the fucking transmorphers of documentaries. You watch documentaries on Netflix and you basically ride the trending topic and you put your own biased opinions of the documentary in your own work. And you didn't cite cases until you were forced to by a bunch of YouTubers that called you out for not citing your sources.
And even if it was a criminal investigation, that doesn't mean that they're looking at the parents. It could be a criminal investigation and they're looking at somebody who picked them up. I'm just saying, why does it have to be the parents if it's a criminal investigation, right?
Well, the problem is that the guy goes into these documentaries thinking that he knows more than cops. Like, you don't. And honestly, it's like you have an opinion and you can state this as your opinion, but it seems as though your opinion is formed based on not complete research and understanding every aspect of a case. If the cops don't even have a suspect, how do you have a suspect? The cops have more information than you. And you're not you didn't go, law school. You weren't a former police officer. You were just literally a very lucky kid, by the way, that got very lucky talking about Bigfoot and myths. Because if you didn't, you'd probably be having a teacher's, working as a teacher in history class, or possibly working at the local, being the waiter at the TGF Fridays. I don't know if they're still open or not, and trying to pay off your fucking student loan. You got extremely lucky. Don't be too arrogant. YouTube's not forever.
Also, you had mentioned earlier about the masters in history. Pen, I believe it was. There's only one mention of him having been a master's candidate. No one can find any documentation of him having anything beyond his bachelor's.
Yeah.
And when he first mentioned having an MFA in medieval history, the master's I'm working on is an MFA. That's a Master of Fine Arts. 80% of the time, that's a creative thesis. History is a science, not a fine art. How do you get a Master of Fine Arts in a science?
I don't know. I think with YouTube, you never really know what the person's background. It's how they present themselves, and I don't know. I think he got extremely lucky. He got into the algorithm with the 401 stuff, and instead of saying to himself, Jesus Christ, I got extremely lucky, and just be a little bit humble, I don't think he's humble. And people like that got hit the ground hard. And he's entering into, this is not some, Netflix documentary that's 20 years old. And if he gets his facts wrong, or if he gets things wrong, it's like, you're going to piss some people off, but at the end of the day, they'll just leave a dislike. This is a situation where you're sitting there as an authority figure. And he says, no, I'm just a guy off the internet. Well, who are you? Are you a journalist? Are you a documentarian? Are you just a normal guy off the internet? Who are you? And they also, during that live stream, when he was talking, Mr. Snore Lounge, he was talking about, that live stream, he was talking about how, I knew what they were talking, but I basically was saying that I didn't know. So you basically came on a panel and lied to everyone that you didn't know about these things, but you knew about these things. So which is it? Are you a liar or are you incompetent? Because I don't want to pick either one of those. Are you incompetent or are you a liar?
Well, he's someone who presents himself as an expert on a case that took place before he was conceived.
Well, no, I think he was like, I think he's 27 now. So yeah, he would be like one.
Yeah, in 1996, he wasn't conceived yet.
Yeah.
Because my son just turned 26 and he was born in 99.
Yeah, I think he honestly, I think he goes on trending topics on Netflix, which, by the way, it's the hustle. It is what it is. Don't be arrogant. Embrace being the transmorphers of the documentary scene. You know, embrace that. You know, you are the transmorphers of the documentary scene. Stop pretending that you're just this huge journalist and just move it on and say to yourself, man, I'm learning as it is. That's the problem with his Tyler situation. When he didn't source his didn't put his sources in there, he changed magically overnight. He didn't do that in his old works, but he did it this way. And a lot of people pointed out his mistakes. And instead of saying, man, I fucked up, I should have sourced my stuff and I'm new to this and I should have just freaking fixed it and had a discussion and say, you know, I'll do better next time. The guy got mad at the person pointing it out and said, why are you pointing at me? There's other people. Well, you know, that's not a good excuse. That's, you know what I mean? You're the one sleeping in class. You know,
no, it's basic academic principles. You don't even get your bachelor's without realizing if your sources aren't the final product, your sources don't exist. Period. You didn't cite them. You can't do it in a script that only you see. You can't put it in, you know, some source document that you sell. If they're not part of the finished product, they're not part of the product. Period. You didn't cite them.
Well,
You plagiarized.
If that were the case, then movies would never have credits, right?
Exactly. They'd just sell them or leave them as part of the script.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's his initial response to agree loud. Petty was not to listen to berate based on accent. States only need to know about his personality. It got worse. Well, I think he's very arrogant, and he thinks he's smarter than a lot of people, and he's going into this arena because it's a trending topic. That was a trending case. He wants to up his live viewerships. To be honest with you, his live streams are boring. They are he's basically talking at the audience, right? And he doesn't have anyone to really interact with him. He just has a yes man. He's like, yes, that's true. Yes, that's absolutely true. Absolutely. Like, he doesn't have a cheesy that will be like, oh, well, I think you're wrong, B. Tim. I think you're wrong. And it's like, you know what I mean? I'm not making fun of cheesy. I'm just saying.
He only reads super chats, so he doesn't just read the average chatter in the audience. You have to pay him to get him to read what it is you're saying.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see on Monday if he reads everything he gets paid. We'll see.
Think his mods will be screening supers for him?
Yeah, I don't think could you screen supers? I don't think you can get rid of this.
You can totally delete a super. So here's the deal: if your mod has to moderate or you have to moderate a super chat, YouTube donates their portion to charity, but you get all of it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if he keeps it up. We'll see. But I don't know. I think we'll see how he does the debate on that. I he wants to say it's not a debate, it's a discussion. I know how this guy's going to come in. And by the way, it's kind of weak to have a discussion with SF, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have his yes man, and he's going to have a team of Discord people try to outsmart fucking SF. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I just know what's going to be the case. Donate directly to charity. We'll see. Boker University, Wales, UK is an online school. That's where he says he's in the Masters in program. Oh, okay. We will rig it somehow. I don't think you can really rig something like that. I'm to be honest with you, the area of expertise SF has is an actual in-person, that's his job. You know what I mean? I don't know how he's gonna act like he's smarter than SF on his something that he does as a job. So I don't know.
Because he's such a cocky little fucker, he doesn't realize that SF's job is literally breaking cocky little fuckers for a living.
I
mean,
agree,
like,
Brianna.
yeah, I don't think like that's the thing. Like, it's his job. Like, I wouldn't go up to SF and tell him how to do his job, just like he wouldn't come up to me and tell me how to do my job. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally his job. His
He
job
would
is,
though, because he thinks he knows everything.
no, I'm talking about SF. But
Oh, I mean Snorlounge.
yeah, Snorlounge. No, yeah, I think he does. I think Mr. Snorlounge does think he knows everything, and that is the curse of being young in your 20s. You think you know everything, you think you're smarter than everyone, and then you get hit with the reality.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And you
and
don't
then
actually learn all the lessons until you're in your 40s.
yeah, and then you get hit with reality, and that's what happens. You know what I mean? Right now, things are going good for him. He's young, he's making money, he's doing something for fun, you know, sometimes. But the fact is, it's like one day reality will hit him and we'll see if he can still stand up. It's just like that Rocky movie where he's like, life is like knocks you down and you try to get back up. And it's like, you know, it doesn't matter if you get knocked down, it's how many times you get up, back up type of deal. It's the same thing. We'll see how fast he gets back up or if he ever gets back up.
I get knocked down.
I just was going to do that. I was waiting for B-Town to finish. Not something.
It was a Rocky movie. I don't know. We'll see on Monday. I don't know what time.
All right, we ready to go back to Betty's bullshit? Or are we done with her? You guys want to keep
Whatever.
Else?
It's up to you, man. It's up to you.
My only final parting comment on Liar Lodge is I speak for every woman who has ever raised a teenage boy when I say I refuse to be gaslit by any kid whose shitty diaper I could have changed. Just saying.
Well, we have.
That is my opinion.
We have Betty's stuff left, or we have CJ with his stuff about Brittany. Which one y'all want to do?
I'd rather do CJ. I mean, the Bepster is going to do the same shit over and over again. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
she's still yelling the same dumbass shit. Our little criminal out on a bond.
Yeah, I'd rather do something with CJ to see what he has to say
Wanna
about
listen
the
to that?
Susie Boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on to that because I mean it is fucking boring as shit listening to Betty's bullshit over and over again. It's the same bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She's
Brittany was
trying to
mad
prove
at
SF
CJ.
wrong, and until she actually comes up with fucking receipts to prove him wrong, I'm not gonna believe her bullshit anyways.
Yeah. Oh, Snoozy Poo.
But here's this. Let's see here. So I think one of them was talking shit in the chat. Okay, so it says she blamed me for her hate from a specific someone, and she is getting bashed for 2 months before I even came. In fact, I was bashed because of her. So CJ made this comment. Brittany got pissed and started talking shit about it.
She wasn't bashing me. Do with to even be putting names out. Got a lot of knowledge about Sebastian Bro. And you know,
Yeah.
CJ, find a clip of me saying your name. I'm saying, but I'm not saying. Well, that's not CJ, is it? But when you're
I'm saying, but I'm not saying.
cat is sitting there saying my name and blaming me, and I'm just saying, but I'm not saying. You know who. I don't even want to get into it, you know? Chats flying, my name's being slandered all over the place. I never said this stuff. So while she's starting her show, and CJ, oh, he said this, and then says somebody's name that it, again, has nothing to do with, and misinterprets what I said about the couple months, and then says it as fact. I'm so glad whoever it was asked her to show a screenshot. Because if they wouldn't, then the people, which I don't understand, there's people watching it, they're not questioning it. But when people at least somebody, the people that do come across it, can actually see the screen, even though it takes her like a half an hour to show it. When she's like, "Yeah, sure," takes her a half an hour to show it, but when she does finally show it, then you can see.
Yeah, the
and
words
then-
don't match the.
Right, and then when she starts reading it back, then she goes, "And that's who he means." Like, how you don't even, you totally twisted and manipulated what I said
Looking in the crystal ball, I must know your thoughts.
to attack me.
Yeah, it's
So
all
that,
bullshit.
so that's what I said. I don't see anything disrespectful. It's nothing but truth. And
Yeah. What, Rocky?
and you'll see it. So my next message was, it was all my fault for months. Yeah, because I would sit there and hear, I would get little clips about the same thing, or the newest thing that she was doing for the longest time was making it seem like I would strike her if she played my content, right? So like somebody would be like, "Hey, CJ came out with this great manhole theory, you should check it out." And she would giggle, and this is her excuse. Everybody that watches her knows this is her excuse when it comes to playing my content or something that I come up with.
She don't want.
Oh, well, somebody better reach out to him. I don't want him to strike me.
Bro,
Dude,
yeah,
dude, I don't even strike trolls.
same.
I
I've got-
don't even strike trolls. So when would I ever give you an impression that no, it's this narrative that keeps getting and has been put out there this whole time, and I've sat here and said nothing. All I did.
Yeah, but you know what? He got a C&D from fucking Seth. Remember that?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, he's the one that got a C&D from Seth, and he was riding past Katie and Chris's house, and he was, you know what I mean? Doing all the same bullshit. All the same shit. So that's why a lot of people didn't fuck with him over here.
Was leave support comments.
I don't know. This sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I mean, I don't know. Did she go out? Where's she at? When he puts her fucking face up here and she starts talking shit. That's what I want. Here we go. Ben George. All right, here we go.
And I'm like, I seen that screenshot and I was like, damn, is he like trolling her? Because that's exactly what she was doing to Eddie, right?
Yeah, this is the same. Okay, so this is when she just fucking went off on Eddie and was talking shit to him.
That's exactly what she was doing to Eddie. So I'm like, is this dude? Because I've heard of this dude going to the people that like talk crap about her. I heard him going in. I heard he was going into all of those other chats.
Yep, he went into Jay's and he fucking went over to somebody else's. I don't even know who it was. Regina somebody. And yeah, he started talking to them. And oh my God, she's been fucking pissy since.
And like hanging out and stuff too. So I was like, when I seen the name, I was like, wait a minute, I thought he went and was supporting this one person now. And
a mod?
Yeah, I guess he's a mod. But here's the thing: there's like, dude, there's mods that Eddie had, and I feel bad for him too, because there's mods that Eddie has that are mods for her too. And while
man,
dude, and while Eddie is, dude, check this out though. While Eddie is sitting there spilling his heart out, these same mods that were in his freaking live stream that last night, while he was explaining the story, those same mods went up on panel and listened to her talk about Eddie the way that they did, and were acting like it was not a problem. And I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh, man.
For instance, like that scenario, I had 2 mods that were like tight. I thought they were tight, but then through the grapevine, I knew that they were also mods to 2 other people that I can't associate with. So I had to kick my mods just because I knew that how they felt about some other creators. I was like, I can't. There's no way that they can have a neutral opinion about me and them. So I was like, I can't have them, and it sucked because they were really good people. But I knew eventually I would say something that they, as far as the association, I was like, that doesn't really fly. So you're saying their mods are starting?
It's Eddie. Why would you play the victim? Like,
Speaking of playing victim,
do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is the kind of it's like an energy movement or something.
I got some energy right here.
It's dude, and this Eddie, and dude, there's so many people out there that'll tell you that we're solid people. Oh, look at this, Sarah, which you know she would always come in and be cool and chat, and just like. the other ones, it makes me wonder anymore. Maybe they were just taking a look. The truth is that, see this right here. Listen to
Point
this.
blank.
Remember when I
Damn.
told you that not only she was talking about my.
Why the fuck does she have little crowns on her fucking name? Anybody know?
You mean
She's probably a
reality
member.
wins? She's green, so that's
Oh, her
probably
so her members have little crowns. Is that what we're? I mean, is that what she's?
Yeah, that looks like they're bees.
yeah.
These right here look like little crowns, like, you know what I'm saying? Like queen crowns.
They are, but that's what she uses as her membership emoji thing.
Bitch, go get your fucking gummy bears out. Don't be using them.
As my green heart card, but also look at this. The chat. The truth is that CJ backed away when you started supporting Seth because him and Seth were this.
Making up some bullshit.
Dude, this is some bullshit. When did me and Seth have an argument, bro?
Never.
When did me and Seth even have ill words? Now, did I get a C&D? Yeah, I told people it wasn't from Seth. It was from fucking Mama.
Yeah, it wasn't from Seth.
It was from who?
Mama.
Would be Katie.
No.
Katie didn't send out cease and desist. Who's Mama? Who? Mama who?
Robin.
Bullshit. She didn't send C&Ds to anybody.
Throwing his own mother be under the bus.
What
Yeah,
the
I think-
fuck, bro? Either CJ's lying or Seth's lying. Somebody lying. Somebody lying.
I don't think it was a C&D. I think Robin sent him an email and told him to shut the fuck up about her.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So he made that up. He didn't get a C&D? Clue, where you at?
Well, we were wondering if he got a C&D because all he blocked everything out of his C&D. We weren't sure if his was real or not.
Yeah, remember? Yeah. Okay, she sent an email and C&D to JLR. Okay, but not to CJ.
No, I remember it going to JLR.
JLR's Lord, he's like C&D these fucking nuts. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he said he got a C&D. What's up, Clue?
Hey,
What's up?
so if I'm not mistaken, I got mine before CJ, and I was, of course, skeptical, right, that he got one. And people came in. I was in someone's chat or watching somebody, and they said CJ got a C&D, right? So I go over to he was live talking about it, and he described the paper that it was on, like the way it felt. And then he goes, "This paper is fucking watermarked." And I'm like, what? So fiance gets up and goes into the bedroom and gets mine, and it sure as shit was watermarked, and he read off what was on the watermark. So I absolutely believe he got a C&D.
He read what was on.
Yeah, he read it matched what was on mine. So
So you think he got one from, because he said he got it from Mama. Who the fuck would Mama be?
So I can tell you that JLR got an email, kind of like a demand, I think, from Robin for him to cease and desist talking about her or whatever. So it wouldn't shock me if he did it as well.
So it's okay to talk about Terry and Kathy. It's okay to follow them around. It's okay to, have hour-long live streams and chase them down and fuck with them and go to their house and put their address out and all that. But you mentioned fucking Seth's mom's name, and she's starting to send C&Ds out.
Well, she's the one that tracked down CJ in the middle of the woods to say, Sean has a video of Chris tearing down flyers. That we never saw, by the way. We never saw that. Never saw the video.
I was just gonna say, I never seen a video like that. If he had that proof, you'd think he'd put it out.
Oh, he would absolutely put it out.
So is this
Kind of
why
like he's not
Robin's
putting out these quote unquote 5 CPS reports, which I will say with very good confidence don't exist.
Right.
So is this why Robin's quiet?
I think Robin is quiet, not just to the public, but I also believe it's possible she's just not having anything to do with Sean.
Isn't it great that when she had enough of the bullshit, she was allowed to walk away?
Well, the thing that's interesting is she walks away. So she puts out a post shaming Chris and Clue. Then she talks to the TBI, and the next day she puts out a post that goes completely against the post she did the day before, and then she disappears.
Yep.
Like a fart in the wind. She's gone.
Yep. Yeah, because I did a live and I was telling people or asking questions, right? I was like, Robin, you should know this. Can you just tell me, what age did you meet your ex-daughter-in-law? Like, how long have they been dating, etc.? And the next day she put out a post saying, I spoke with the TBI. She passed a polygraph. Digging into the backgrounds of these families is not going to help anything. In other words, stop looking so far in.
Right. Well, it made us wonder when he sat there and said that California was changing their laws or whatever about relationships or whatever, age of consent or whatever the hell it was. I don't remember his exact words, but remember that?
Well, according to
That
Aiden,
made us wonder.
That's weird. That's weird. According to Aiden. That's weird.
That was why he was agreeing with her leaving California.
Yeah, man. A lot of red flags for that guy. I mean, at the very least, he's a fucking weirdo.
By the way, did you hear that, Laura Lodge?
What I meant Seth is fucking weirdo. But...
No, meaning he said that he left he wanted her to leave California because they were changing laws about age of consent.
I mean, I don't know. That guy's an idiot. I don't think he actually wants to pay attention to that because he's trying to fucking clout chase to build his channel because he doesn't, because he realizes that a history fucking masters is not going to get him a job at fucking Wendy's.
I know he doesn't care. I was just making a point.
On the topic of age, Shiloh asked a question. Last night, you guys were talking about Chris coming across as Seth's older brother. And yeah, I kind of get that vibe too. But isn't Seth like 8 years older than Chris too?
No.
Like 4.
Yeah, maybe 4 years older.
Okay, but he is older.
Yeah, he's older.
Yeah.
Okay. So
like physically older.
But Chris definitely comes across as the older brother of the two.
Yeah, more mature.
Yeah.
And I do think that the way that they came out, like Sean and his mom, it kind of gave this like impression that they just had this like super close family and things like that. And I personally, just me, I don't think that's the case. I really don't.
No.
Like, for instance, Sean saying he had the laptop that my mom got him for Christmas in 20 whatever year it was. It's like, how do you remember that? Like, there's no way I could remember what gift my parents gave my kid like 3 years from then. Like, I could tell you this year, but not half. So it's almost like you guys didn't see each other that much. You know what I mean? Like, he would know what Christmas he went there last because it was 3 years ago or something.
Well, that makes sense because all of his past memories seem to be he's trying to treat the past memories like current ones.
Yeah.
Do I know if KB and Robin had a relationship? I I don't know. What were we listening to last night where Chris was saying he wanted to sit down with all of them, like over that whole GoFundMe thing?
Oh, it was back in the beginning, one of the first interviews, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and it was Sean that was like, no.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I don't know why that's always glazed over. The whole GoFundMe thing, like with these people. It's always glazed over, man.
Well, it's not as glazed over as the current business, in my opinion, but don't mention that or you'll be targeted all over the place.
Oh, what do you mean the current business?
The Rogers Homestead of Family Values. You
Oh
notice
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Like, whatever you talk about, they come out and try to dispute, right? Oh, he's not working. Oh, well, he went back to work, but got in a fight and broke his glasses. But,
Yeah.
and I mean, there's other things too, right? But absolutely no one will literally repeat the words Rogers Homestead of Family Values. Tony will not come out and talk about that at all.
Oh, you know what? Laura Lounge, Snore Lounge, that's one of your questions. Ask that question.
Oh, yeah, Aiden, ask about the Rogers Homestead of Family Values.
Yes, ask about that and get into details about it. And also ask about, you know, the 2-3 days why he started GoFundMe 3 days after his son goes missing. That's very important.
So, other than we know, Tony and Seth have both been in Brittany and Betty's chats. Have either one of them been live since that CYA phone call to Justin about 3 weeks ago?
No, but the way it stood, he goes live once a month, and it's right after YouTube payday. So we're coming up on his the next live that he would do.
Why does he go live only once a month?
Because it rakes
Yeah,
in
I mean,
the
it-
super chats, and
Yeah.
he gets it all in there at one time.
Doesn't that kill your notifications? Kind of kills your channel if you only go live once a month.
Actually, no.
No? Okay.
And I mean, he is
Well-
the general, so you know.
But not just going live on their channel, but they haven't paneled anywhere. They haven't called anyone.
Well, why
Isn't
panel?
that not
Why-
normal?
Why
I mean, they're-
panel? Why panel if you're not getting paid for it?
Yeah, there you go. But they're in chats all the time. Like,
right?
If you
And
go,
they,
if you go in, Brittany, Justin, Tony, Sean,
Julie
yeah,
made
they'll
the
all
list
make an
yesterday.
appearance. Like, they'll just pop in.
Julie made the green team finally. She achieved her lifelong goal.
Oh God.
Oh, she made it?
She made it. Betty added her yesterday morning.
Oh Christ!
Oh, you know she was happy as fuck,
That's why
jumping
she
around
was
her
crying.
fucking house, goofy as fuck, goofy as a lark, out there just having herself a ball.
Well, congratulations, Julie. You finally made it.
Congratulations, Julie. Just for the low, low price of your soul, you too have a one-way ticket to hell. Congratulations.
And I'll tell you what, if that fanfic bullshit that you spread out last night is any indication of what your book is going to be, bitch, you fucking suck. My 4-year-old granddaughter writes better than you do.
Amen.
I don't know. I've never really liked that CJ kid. Never really could stand his ass, especially after we found out he was like fucking stalking the hell out of the Proudfoots.
Me neither.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't really think I would be following a person that says they call themselves evil CJ, and they basically wear a cap inside. I feel like if you wear like a hat inside, like and dress up like you're still in your 20s, and when you're close to your probably 40s, it's probably
Yeah.
a strike signal, like a signal.
He's
Let's
Fred
not forget,
Durst.
he also
He's
had the-
cosplaying Fred Durst.
Well, let's not forget he also had the cut serpentine belt.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think he's going for the French thing. Evele. Seje.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Can we kick this person? I think she's possessed by some sort of demon. Power of Christ compels you, Brianna. Power of Christ compels you.
Get thee behind me, Satan.
Cotton candy, all of his shoes are accounted for at home. And if I'm not mistaken, Sean even said that specifically about the boots.
Yep.
Let me see. So what did you think of Mr. Snore Lounge? I didn't get your opinion on him. I think you reviewed him last night, or 2 days ago, I think. What's your thoughts, Chloe?
Who?
Snore Lounge.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
BJ?
No.
No.
Hey.
Oh,
Snore
God.
Lounge. Snore Lounge.
I think he.
I'm calling the lounge from now on. He's not local. That's gonna be lounge. And like he's sleeping. He's on his lounge chair and he's just fucking sleeping. He's making us all sleep.
I know that day he came up here on the panel. Like I typically operate completely like 180 of everybody else, right? And I know you guys were like, I respect him for coming up here. At least he would talk, blah blah blah.
No, I still respect him for coming up. Don't get me wrong, but but
Oh my God,
I
this
don't.
dumb fucking bitch doxes out green hoodie lady.
What?
Yes. Are you fucking serious? I mean, unless I'm fucking missing something.
You're talking about the sister of Chris.
yeah. Apparently I've seen that. Basically, they pulled out.
It's Julie's dumbass fucking showing a picture of somebody, and I don't know who the fuck it says a closer look at Melissa, aka Green Hoodie.
Yeah, that's.
I think Justin did the same thing.
Is that who she's holding up as a picture of her?
Yeah, it's Chris's sister, I think.
What a fucking psychotic fucking look at her. Look at her face. Look at her.
She looks like the Joker.
Yeah, look at the on the right side. Look at Julie. She looks like a fucking freak.
She's got the wood paneling. She looks like she's about to she's turning like mid transformation.
Yeah,
look at her.
Tell me, hold on. Tell me she don't look like that lady from the web sleuth right there.
No, she don't. She looks this like
No.
Julie looks like a fucking weird ass bitch here.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels
Brittany, you
you.
better throw some holy motherfucking water. Dude, you better do a holy prayer on your friend.
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck, dude.
We're gonna need a gallon of holy water for this one. Oh, jeez.
Yes, Skip, his stepsister did pass away.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Also, I think didn't Justin also pull it up or something? Some other.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, man, they have like no respect for they just do anything for fucking money. Those people.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you, this all came from Twitter because I saw the girl who posted it in the first place. Can you tell me if this is Green Hoodie Woman? And then they all came to running with it.
So basically, you're saying they're all incompetent.
Mhm.
And wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, they're wrong all the time. It's actually quite comical to watch over there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they keep on with this green hoodie person, and it's just kind of crazy to me because you have the cops that have already verified that that is not the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't verify it wasn't.
You know what I mean? Like
But-
verify that there wasn't like someone of like a suspect that they
Right.
basically said
Well,
that there's.
technically they did verify it wasn't her because she passed.
Yeah, and then
in
they talked to her.
November, and they
Yeah.
talked to Green Hoodie person on December 13th.
Yeah. Sorry, been a long day.
So,
Sorry, misquoted.
so Chris just lost his stepsister, and now they're saying that she's Green Hoodie.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nice, real
because-
nice.
Yeah, because they basically are doing anything for content, and it's like they don't really give a fuck, and they don't really care about their their actual reputations. So,
Well,
You know
Chris,
what would
if
be
you're
great?
listening, I'm sorry you lost your stepsister. That's very sad.
I wish that I might pull a book out of Nick and Hong's thing, right? And like get an address in like Florida. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could hire in allegedly bullcrap's sister and attorney? Wouldn't it be great if you could hire her to sue Betty?
I
Might
don't
be a
know.
conflict of interest.
Yeah, it might be a conflict of interest. They might drop that off, and I don't think they're gonna represent you. And plus, like, what you gonna sue her for? I mean, she's being already sued. I mean, she's
No,
got
I
more
wouldn't
laws.
do it.
Yeah,
I would just get the address that someone could use.
I mean, so that Betty lady has got more lawsuits than I've ever seen. Like, she's got anti-SLAPP. She's going to be countered. She's already being countered with Queen. She's got her own lawsuit. She's got a copyright lawsuit. She might be sued by SF on a separate thing. I mean, lady's got. I mean, like, I can't even. I sometimes wonder how she keeps track of all lawsuits that she's fucking in. She's got criminal court case coming up. I mean, this lady, by the end of all this, she might as well go for a law degree and try to become an attorney.
I think
She's
she's trying to earn one for every personality she has.
like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's just like mind-boggling. And it always results of one common denominator with Betty, which is her arrogance and stupidity.
Psychosis.
Yeah.
Can I just whine about the weather for a moment? It is now 4 degrees with a wind blowing, and so it has got us at 8 below zero.
We're below 0 too.
Nah, bro. Nope. That's crazy. 8 below 0. So you could go outside with like a pot of hot boiling water and throw it in the air and make it ice, make it snow.
I could probably boil it and make it snow, but here I was just outside. Here's
our wind chill is
Oh, we
14
can't
below.
see me.
I was like, we can't see you.
Can't see me. I was gonna. Maybe I will boil a pot of water and we'll try it. Last time I did that, I threw the fucking pot in the air too and hit myself in the head.
Oh, don't do that then.
Just jog outside. You'll feel warm.
We've had cold enough weather where our tires have froze to the ground.
Oh yeah, I'll have to go out and start my Jeep and let it run for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't start tomorrow.
Did you say your tires are frozen to the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. You have to go out and move the car.
Yep. When you park, everything's warm, right? Because your car's been out running around.
Yeah.
And then when you park it and you get out of it, and then that freeze comes in.
Condensate. Yeah.
Yep. It'll freeze,
Look.
and you can end up with it. Last time that this happened, I ended up with a flat tire.
I have goosebumps just having this conversation. I have gotten cold just talking about this. Not kidding.
My state isn't called Minnesota for nothing.
And I live in a basin where we get temperature inversions. The cold air sits on top, the warm air will sit on top of the cold, and it'll keep it like this.
All right.
Yeah, fuck that.
Sometimes
I
our
gotta
wind
drop
chill
down.
gets to be like
All
30
right.
below.
All right, Clue. You have a good one.
All right. Bye, y'all.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Man.
Let me see. I have to rebuild my igloo. It melted overnight. Well, sucks to be you.
I think our cold weather scared her away.
Yeah,
Why
I
the hell?
think-
I want to know why Seth is hiding. I want to know why the fuck he's hiding.
I don't think he's hiding. I think he's saving. Like, I think he is number one. I think he's already monetized on his channel, so why would he jump on someone else's panel?
He's
Number
just sitting
two-
back letting everybody else do their doing his dirty work.
Yeah.
Number two is like he's already going to be like he's going to be on that Snore Lounge's fucking channel, so he'll be there, and he could give and that's the situation. That's pretty much it.
Well, allegedly, he's not even going on Snore Lodge. He's going on Nancy Grace.
He's gonna have a tighter rope on that channel. I mean that show. They're not gonna let him run wild too much. A little bit, but not too much. Because they don't want to get sued.
Okay, Clue. I'm waiting. I need to. You know what? I gotta ask you something. Anyways, I need to ask you something. Send it on over, baby. Send it on over. Is there anything else we need to go over? Anything else we need to talk about? If not, I'm gonna get off here.
I think we're done. I think we lit the internet on fire. I'm sure Snoozy Poos is gonna make a live getting pissed off at you and probably get mad at me because I said that about the electric collar to keep her up from her boyfriend. So So I think we lit. I think we lit the internet a little bit on fire, and we'll see what happens later on today.
Did you hear B Tim? He wants to shock me.
Shock me awake. Tim, bitch Tim, you better stop that, bitch Tim. Josh, can you make another video about bitch Tim?
Sorry about my accent. I'm too north to do a good southern accent.
Did you see those idiots? Did you see Josh actually play that channel jerks, and like it actually humiliated him more, like because it was talking about.
I'm sure it did.
And he played it 4 times, and it talked about not stuffing a blue gumball in your like thing. It's weird, and he played it 4 times. I'm like, bro, this is kind of shitting on you way more than it is me. Like, I think you might not realize this. And he played it. I was like, oh, that's not a good move, Josh. That's.
Well, he wants everybody to know he shoves blue gumballs up his cock.
Jesus Christ.
And then eats them. Nasty, sick little fuck you. On that note, happy Saturday. I'll catch you on the flip side. I'll see you guys tonight.
Bye, everybody.
I'll see y'all in a little while. Smoke them if you got them. Make sure you BYOB. Bring your own butter. Bring your own beer. Because we're going to talk a lot of bullshit. Catch y'all on the flip side.